Do I need a link? Do I need a link?
It's hitbox.tv/chipcheesem.
Uh,
I have never watched any of the other Mad Max movies.
I haven't either. That's why
seen Beyond Thunderdome,
That
and
was
it was
a really
really
goofy one, right?
It was really goofy and
that's supposed to be
stupid.
the worst. That's the third one, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
dumb.
I have not seen, but the new one, everyone should see it. Everyone, go see it. It's fantastic.
It's good, in a bad way.
I watched after I found out like 3 days ago that the new Mad Max is really fucking good. I spent too much time watching all the trailers and going like, yeah, that
Yes.
looks good.
Yes. Yep.
And then I accidentally looked up a clip where it's like Max and Furiosa or whatever like fighting each other where they're like chained together, and it's like, yeah, that looks cool.
Yep.
That
Yep.
part looks fucking awesome.
Yep.
They're like
The whole
yanking
thing
on
was
each other. They're
fantastic.
like constantly tripping each other. They're like chained together, and it's like, yeah, that looks cool.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
There's a dude with a fire guitar.
this dude with a fire guitar, double neck fire guitar.
Shit.
Also, sorry for people in the stream who hear us echo for a brief second. That's because I was refreshing the stream, make sure it was going, and it was playing audio. Whoops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Echo, 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 echo.
Oh my god! Now I play this game of do I have a Hitbox account? Have I made one before? Let's find out.
Also, yes, Snarkcookie is here too.
Hello.
It's been a little while.
It's been a while.
Back by popular demand. Somebody asked last week, "Hey, where'd Snarkcookie go? We haven't
people
seen her in a
have
while."
Are we still echoing? Somebody listening?
Oh my god. Prove you're a human. Determine what this blurry ass picture of someone's front porch says. I think it's 2228. Ooh, I don't even know. Did I do it? Am I logged in? Let's find out.
I feel like we're definitely in the future when the sentence "prove you're a human" exists and not as a joke.
Prove you're real.
Yeah, prove you're a human. It's like, well, shit, I guess we live in the future now.
Alright. Gotta get rid of all those robots from trying to make their way in.
If I sounded echoey before, but not an actual echo, that was just because I was looking at my monitor, which is in the opposite direction of my microphone.
Oh.
I think I need a picture of your new updated setup.
So it's really similar to the one I had at my parents' house, except now it's kind of going through a doorway. Because like my PS3 is in my living room, but it's on the wall right next to my bedroom here where my computer's at. So I just have cables running through there, and I have a smaller table here next to my computer, so I just grab the TV and just plop it here. And all the cables are long enough that I can just run them from the living room. I don't have to move much shit to do this.
That's good.
I would like a better setup, but that costs money, and I'm not willing to spend that money quite yet.
Unless you go to IKEA or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's less that and more like actual hardware, like technology.
Oh.
I want like actual audio mixers and shit, but like those cost proper amounts of money. Like.
We also want a
thousands.
TV we were discussing earlier.
Yeah,
so.
I also need a big TV.
A big one.
I need big TV.
Big old TV.
I'm probably getting a 50 or a 60 inch.
Nice.
Mine's a 50, if that makes any difference to your visualization of what you think is appropriate for your space.
My roommate years ago had an 80-inch TV. It was friggin' nuts.
Sounds pretty cool to me.
I'm like spoiled for life now because all other TVs are not even near that ridiculous now.
Yeah, but there's some stuff that doesn't work for.
Yeah,
Like-
crappy old games and stuff. Will look
Right.
terrible on it, of course.
But it's also crappy for like multiplayer games. If you're trying to be competitive, at least. The big, like, once you get, I don't know what the inch range is where it gets really weird, but it gets really weird after a certain size because you actually have to turn your head to, like, make sure that you can see everything.
Oh, man.
Lowers your reaction time, I think, a little.
You're Meryl? There's no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean? Hey, men aren't allowed in here.
I had no idea
man.
you were so feminine.
This
Caught
is
Meryl
no
with her
time
pants
to try
down.
and hit on me, Snake.
So sexy.
Yep. I mean, I am only
I mean,
into the pointiest of butts, so if I can cut my hand on that, then now we're talking.
Same smart mouth.
Like
You're
a sharp
Meryl.
ass.
Are you hurt?
I mean, I'm a man with very sharp arm muscles, so
Then why'd you change? You'd be a lot
They're
better
equally
off
as
dressed
pointy.
like one of them.
I got tired of disguising myself. The truth is, the uniform smelled like blood.
Her eyes always look so sad.
yeah.
Oh, this? It's a
She looks like
She's
she's full of
sad.
regrets.
She's tired of disguising herself.
She is sad about soldier stuff.
You guys were real heroes.
There are no heroes.
It's real
in
tough
war.
being a soldier.
All the heroes I know are
Especially without pants.
prison, one or the other.
But Snake,
Even
you're
tougher
a
because no one will take you
aren't
seriously if you don't got
Just a man
pants.
who's good at what he does, killing. There's no winning or losing for a mercenary. The only winner.
Did you see the new
That's right. And you
cinematic trailer thing for The Witcher that released like 2 days ago?
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Come on.
God.
I watched streams of it. There is a
excited.
boss fight with a griffin type thing. That was like, that looked cool. Except the guy playing it was really bad.
That's why that's partially my thing why I could not watch any
Yeah.
streams. A, I don't want to be spoiled, but B, you know, anybody who has it early is garbage.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a universal thing.
It's
Doesn't matter.
factual.
It doesn't matter what game it is either. It could be fucking Kirby's Epic Yarn, a game you can't die at, and they'd be bad at it. They'd just be constantly dropping all the gems, going, like, "Oops, Kirby's got slippery fingers, I guess." Uh-oh.
Battlefield.
This game is bullshit.
Think about what's next.
This is so hard.
I'm just so excited. But there's a point in the trailer, like right at the beginning, when Geralt talks,
No progress.
and he straight up sounds like Snake, like David Hayter, almost a little. It's super weird.
Somebody's got to stop them from launching a nuclear missile.
That's what reminded me. But also my desire to play Witcher 3 right now is just
Override the detonation.
bubbling over. I'm so sorry.
I am.
Is it out yet or no?
It's very
It comes
soon.
out. It's supposed to be the 19th, but it's the 19th in Poland land time. So actually, it'll be out tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard,
Oh dang, you getting
and
that?
I'll be playing the shit out of it.
Hell yeah. I know nothing about The Witcher except it's really long.
It's really pretty.
Base to the north.
Take me too.
This is like absurdly pretty. This third one.
You'll just slow me
And it
down.
looks kind of like Skyrim to me because it's just high fantasy.
Kinda. I'd say it's a little more Game of Thronesy with the interactions between stuff.
I don't like to
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more grim, dark, so it's way more Games of Thrones-y.
I'll be careful.
Also, like, you know, less. This is the first open world they're doing,
I hardly ever.
but their whole intent was to, because everyone's like, oh, so like Skyrim, and they're always like, not really, because Skyrim's kind of an empty smattering of things
But I was wrong.
randomly placed and randomly generated, whereas everything's supposed to be purposefully placed in the Witcher
Yeah,
game.
I'm curious to see how well they live up to that in the game.
We'll see. We'll see.
Not really.
How procedurally generated is Skyrim?
Well, Skyrim, I don't think it's.
Or do they just, like,
procedurally
plop
generated.
enemies
They just
in
like
places?
they just
You mean?
plop shit everywhere. Really, it doesn't. It feels like there's less care put into where you're finding the stuff, except for a couple big things they obviously planned out a lot more.
Oh, so it's not randomly generated. It's
It's
just,
not
it's
randomly
just
generated. It's just
put without care.
Yeah, but
For a lot of
they're
stuff.
saying too, like for the, I don't know what it is. I guess just the environments and whatnot is making a big point to actually like make the every single cavern in The Witcher, as opposed to sort of making, you know, like, oh, it's good enough.
Oh, the drops are random too. Ugh.
Is that FAMAS function?
I mean, every
Sounds
enemy enemies have like
It's out of ammo.
a list of what they can
Where'd you get
drop
that
and
Desert
shit.
Eagle?
It's like,
I
oh,
found
I
it in
drop
the
this or
armory.
this or this or
It's a
whatever.
50 caliber
Yeah.
I
Fishing
think.
Express. There was a SOCOM
I never ended up
too,
playing
but
that
I
much
chose
Skyrim.
this.
I think I did about 12 hours, and I was like, yeah,
Isn't that
One of my
right?
roommates played it like
Don't worry,
5 years ago or something,
Use my 45.
and I was like,
I've
eh,
used a gun like
this looks too long.
the
I'm more
open
comfortable
world
with it than I am with
fantasy
the
or Fallout even those games are like, when you first start off, the world feels
If we're gonna
very
go to the
like
north, we'll
alive
have
and
to go through
huge.
the
It's like,
commander's room on
whoa.
this floor.
Yeah, that's what
And then
happened
you
with
get
me
about
in
10 hours
Fallout,
in,
yeah.
and it's like, oh, actually, I'm seeing all the
The door to
seams
the
and the
commander's
cracks
room
in
is
this.
security level 5.
Now, a
It's
lot of
hard
these
to
buildings
locate.
just have soup
It was
cans
inside the pocket of the
and
uniform I was wearing.
Looks
Yeah.
like
the
guarding
squirrel
someplace
food,
important.
whatever it was. Cooked squirrel.
Yeah, something like
Squirrel
that.
nuts.
Cooked lizards or something.
Okay, let's go. I know
Oh, I
this
found
place
some
better
Nuka
than you.
Cola. Oh, some Stimpaks. Cool.
I'll be
This was the
point man.
useful place.
Follow me.
Yeah. I get
That's
that.
true. Oblivion was the most generated. It does feel that way.
Yeah.
Just randomly plopped together.
I'm sad that the original Metal Gear MGS1 does not have the thing where if you move side to side while you're first person, your model also just kind of teleports to the side. That happened in Twin Snakes and in MGS2, and it was really great when you did it in front of a mirror because it looked like you were...
Oh, it happens in 2 as well.
Yeah, it happens in 2.
Huh.
If you do it as Ryan, it like messes with his hair because he moves to the side like 2 feet to the left or right so fast that his hair like flops about a bunch.
Right. Man.
That's strange.
Oh,
There's no
Kojima.
guard.
What happened to the music?
And your
I'll
details
keep a lookout.
that are weird.
Make sure you're ready, okay?
Sad he's not doing Silent Hill.
It's a fucking bummer. I was, so there's like a big press event where a bunch of people got to play like the first
What?
chapter
What
of
is
Phantom
it?
Pain. And they're embargoed. They can't talk about much of what they played, but what they did tweet
What are you
sounded
staring at?
like this will be the game of forever for me. You can trank a
Come
bear
on,
and then fold
Snake.
him back to Mother Base.
Oh my god.
You can take a bear home with you.
I'm going to have the most dangerous of petting zoos.
Yeah, and apparently, like, the
that.
whole Mother Base building thing, I thought it was going to be similar to Peace Walker. It's like, you know, you upgrade it and then, oh, there's a new base. But no, it's like a fucking
What are you
SimCity thing
doing?
where you're, like,
We've
laying
got to
out
get a
bridges
move on.
manually and shit.
Ooh.
And it's like,
Huh.
yeah.
Oh man. That's
Sounds-
super exciting.
If you
What?
find
What is it?
Dee Dee, the dog, and take him home to Mother Base, you can scratch his tummy. There's a button to do that.
Can I scratch a bear's tummy though? That's
I really
what I
hope
want to know.
so.
I want you to make a Mother Base that's kind of like,
Come on, Snake.
what was it called? Big Shell, where it's all struts like that, but instead of water underneath it, it's just a giant bear pen. Just a sea of bears underneath it.
I mean, I have a goal with Mother Base because you can fold in like every animal. It seems.
What are you
Like-
You're gonna make a
doing?
Noah's Ark.
Got
I
get a
want
move
to
on.
make like I want to have clear purposes for each strut. So it's like, oh, let's go to the petting zoo strut.
What?
And it's like,
What
well,
is
here's
it?
the one with all the snakes. Here's the one with all the goats. Here's the one with all the bears. We keep them separate because they'll eat each other.
There's a petting zoo, and then there's a don't pet these zoo.
Yeah, just look at these zoo.
Stay away from these zoo.
Apparently, there's also a usable
Come on,
shower room
Snake.
in Mother Base. You have Big Boss take showers for some reason. Oh, actually, no, it's because if you
Don't stare at
get
me
hurt
like
or
that.
if you kill a lot of people and you get blood on you, the blood just stays on you for an incredibly long time until you wash it off.
You start stinking
Or
up the
What
joint.
are you
does it also
doing?
get off of you if you
Got
like
to get a
crawl
move
through
on.
water and whatnot?
I don't know. I would hope so. That seems like something they would do. So that'd be really
Yeah.
cool.
What? What is it?
Yeah, really. Can you throw like I want to be able to have a bear companion then, or throw a bear, drop a bear on someone?
What are you
Yeah.
staring at?
Bear bomb.
I mean, you can
bomb.
you can have the helicopter airdrop your horse for you.
Come on,
So
So why
The
not a
horse is
bear?
so
yeah, why not a
scared.
bear? So there's also so I'm kind of really excited about the whole like actually having to build your Mother Base because of that whole invasion mechanic where players can come into your Mother Base and try to like sneak through it and steal your shit.
That's why I'm saying put a sea of bears under it.
Yeah.
Good luck getting through the Bear Sea. The Bering Sea.
my head.
Whoa!
Also, your horse can be upgraded, can get horse armor. You can have a riot shield on its face. That was another thing that they reported.
Shit, the horse is gonna have more armor than Quiet? Fuck
Yeah.
me.
Although, there was another thing that people couldn't say quite that much about because it was one of the big embargoed things. Because, you know, you can have there are several different partner characters you can get to come with you. But it made it sound like you could also play as them.
Interesting.
So it sounds like you might be able to play as Quiet or even Ocelot, maybe, because he might be a partner character you can call in.
Obviously, I would play as Ocelot. There's no question.
Yeah, you can at least play him in multiplayer. They show him in that multiplayer trailer.
I would love at least one button solely dedicating to juggling revolvers. That's it.
Yeah.
It does nothing else. It
And
just
another button to do the
juggable.
gesture, because you could do that in the previous Metal Gear Online.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Old Man Ocelot, you could do that. It was like a special move when you had like you fill up the gauge or whatever, so you could do this special move to turn off like the Sons of the Patriots shit, and it would just make every other player just like go out of control in a certain radius.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
It makes sense.
It was awesome. And also when you play as Ocelot, he was shirtless.
Why? Why?
Because he was shirtless when you fought him in the final boss fight. That's just the model they used.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh no, Meryl.
One of the collectibles is more cassette tapes with songs on it, but it's time-appropriate music, so it's all songs from the 80s.
He's gonna try to get Bowie.
Oh god, he better get Bowie.
He's gonna try to get
He
Bowie.
loves Bowie so much, and half
He
the characters
does.
in Metal Gear look like Bowie anyways, so like...
And it's called the Diamond Dogs.
Yeah, it's called Diamond Dogs too, shit. God, there better be fucking Bowie music you can pick up.
That's a good question.
What's that?
Someone asked if the amount of times you've played Metal Gear Solid is is this just basically reflex at this point? If we blindfolded you, could you do it?
Not blindfolded. You know, if I practice more, I bet I totally could, though.
Don't actually do that, please.
I'll do it for, like, an Awful Games Done Quick or something. This would be for
It's
charity.
not awful. It's good. Awesome.
Mostly just, there's so many other things I want you to play.
I'm
Stop
keep
playing the same games or long JRPGs. Come on.
I'm almost done with Persona 4. I'm so close.
You've been almost done with Persona 4 for like 4 months.
Because I didn't know there was multiple endings. There's like better endings. There's a true ending. Now I'm at
This
the
is
true
why
ending
you don't get
dungeon.
involved with JRPGs, because they do this shit to you.
Well, I thought it was cool, and
They
I liked
string
it.
you along.
You get your ending, and then you look up the other endings on YouTube.
There's so much extra gameplay though. Just wasn't like if it was just like a cutscene, I'd be like, nah, I'll just look that up. But I was like, no, there's like a whole bunch of other gameplay shit to do. I was like, I gotta do this.
I'm beating you.
I was so far. I know you're beating me in how many games you've beaten this year in our
Yeah,
in our
I'm beating you,
backlogs.
and that should never happen.
I've only beaten 6 this year so far.
It's probably because you got a job.
Well, also the job I suppose is part of it, but I don't know. I'm still getting a lot of time into games, even though I have a job. Like in about a week, I've already sunk 14 hours into Paper Mario. Maybe like 10 days, maybe a little bit more than a week.
Another
So-
JRPG, you fool.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
you've played before, yes?
No, I haven't played the first Paper Mario before. I've only played the
Wait,
second.
never?
I have never played the first Paper Mario.
What?
I've
I didn't know
only-
that.
I played
I
and beat.
thought you played it like once, but you were like, whatever, 12 or something.
No, I think I touched it once in an emulator and never did anything with it really.
Damn.
I've played and beaten Thousand Year Door, but not the first.
I'll allow it. What I will not allow is any more replaying of games. When you haven't even played The Witcher 2 yet, you haven't played Vampire Masquerade, Bloodline, or whatever.
I haven't.
You haven't played... I don't know
Knights
what
of the
else.
Old Republic. I haven't
Yeah,
played
Knights
that.
of the Republic. 1 or 2.
Yeah,
What else have you not played that I've been bugging you to play for, like, I don't know, probably like 3 or 4 years?
probably 3 or 4 years. Yeah. Shit, I know there's at least one other big one.
So somebody mentioned that Harvester is on sale in the Humble Bundle for like 60 cents. if you
Oh my
wanna
god,
grab
he's moving
Harvester.
my controller. How's he doing this?
Oh my god. So yeah, if you want to play Harvester, it's less than $1. It's almost a half $1.
Wow.
Go pick it up.
You feel my power. So powerful.
You like Super Mario Sunshine? That's what he told me.
What are you playing on this? Or what are you playing this on, rather?
PS3.
You structure that sentence properly.
I'm playing on the PS3, so now I have to go in here and controller settings. I have to reassign it to 2.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Oh, actually, it's weird because I also have to change it to that, and I also have to set it back to analog mode, which is annoying.
Oh.
Because I was like, oh, I can't move it. It's, oh, I have to re-enable the analog stick. I hate that shit. Too bad this isn't Twin Snake, so I could just shoot him from first person while on the floor. That makes this boss fight super fucking easy.
I'm less concerned about the chairs floating around than I am those statues.
Yeah.
Marble statues coming at you. It seems...
It's cute. It's like you're in the Haunted Mansion.
Oh. Again, I'm gonna have to bring up the Metal Gear Solid 1 novelization, where the Psycho Mantis scene is way more ridiculous.
Is it?
So there's more backstory on, like, Snake in the novelization.
Is it all canon?
No.
Okay.
A guy just got commissioned to write this, and it's really dumb. So there's backstory like, oh, how Snake got his military training stuff, and he was like being trained and stuff even as like a child, or whatever. And part of him being trained as a kid was he was basically being raised by the military too, because he didn't have Big Boss wasn't like being his dad or anything. So there's a part in the book where they talk about Kittyland, which is a U.S. military-owned private theme park for children being trained by the U.S. military. So Snake has fond memories of this amusement park with roller coasters called Kittyland.
My tax dollars should not go to this amusement park.
There's a part where Psycho Mantis invades Snake's mind and transports him to a crazy version of Kittyland. And there's like crazy obstacles that Snake has to avoid, and he has to like fight like clowns or something. I can't quite remember. It's really fucking goofy. Snake also has a lot of stupid one-liners, such as there's a part in the book, I don't have the exact quote, somebody will probably bring it up.
Quit clowning around.
Somebody will probably bring it up very quickly in the chat, because I did last time I streamed this, where Snake appears behind a guard and snaps his neck, and it says "Merry Christmas" or something, an equivalent of that.
And a Happy New Year.
But it's not even Christmas. I think he's like, "Christmas has come early. Merry Christmas," and snaps his neck for no reason.
Joyous
There's no reason for him to
Kwanzaa.
be talking about Christmas, but he does.
Happy Hanukkah, motherfucker.
That's ridiculous. Are there novels for all the games?
There is also novelization for 2, and there's,
Oh my
I
God.
think, a Japanese, maybe only novelization of 4.
No 3?
No 3, I think. Yeah.
Question is, can I find a PDF of these right now?
Oh, it's gotta be around there somewhere. I think you can also just get them off Amazon. But who wants to pay money?
If it's not canon,
Yeah, I'm only canonical Metal Gear Solid novelizations, please. I need a book about Liquid, like what he does in his off days. Like, what does Liquid do? Actually, what does Snake do in his off days? Because he seems like a guy who's never not doing military stuff. So it's like,
He's doing the Iditarod stuff.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, I guess
right?
there was Iditarod. But just like imagine Snake trying to do anything a normal person would do, like going to the movies.
I bet he goes ice fishing because he's all rugged and lives in Alaska.
he definitely does that.
Oh yeah.
Probably does Alaska stuff, like eating whales. I don't know what they do there.
He lives mostly on his land with no help from anyone else, except for, like, having to go in for cigars and whatnot from the little convenience store. That's it.
It must be really expensive
Yeah, right?
going from Cuba all the way to Alaska.
So somebody pointed out in the chat, I completely forgot about this. There is a novelization for Gex the Gecko 3.
Yes!
Uh,
I've heard
why?
about it.
That seems unnecessary.
Absurd. Wasn't like his dad dead or something? And
Yeah,
he
there's like a
sued
backstory.
acting or something.
No, yeah, I think that backstory for his dead dad is like in the games too. I kind of remember that.
God. He
It's
got
like-
like depressed and started watching so much TV.
Yeah, his dad was really rich. He inherited a ton of money, but all he did was watch TV. Gex the Gecko.
Mike, that's so weird. My question is, 3 is the one on 64?
64 and PS1.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is the only one I've played. And I did not play a lot of it.
Is that Enter the Gecko?
Enter the Gecko is the third one, yeah.
Yeah. I played 2 also. They were both pretty bad. They're so hard to control.
Whoops.
They are very difficult to control. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
Controls
their
are heinous.
controls aren't great.
It's not a double jump, it's like a high jump. It's like so fucking hard to time right.
Oh yeah, with the tail.
So
the
it's
tail
so
jump.
twitchy. It's the worst.
Yeah.
That fucking level that's a beanstalk, and if you fall, you have to just climb this fucking beanstalk for like 30 minutes again. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's so bad, and all the time, all the meanwhile, Gex won't shut the fuck up about Austin Powers quotes and shit. It's hell. It's fucking hell.
The joke I thought was the funniest as a kid was, I don't remember the context for it all. There's like a bug enemy you hit or something. He's like, you might have an exoskeleton, but I have a sexoskeleton. I was like, ah!
Yeah.
Sex!
And you're still like that to this day, of course.
Yep, that's me.
So jog my memory. Whose office is this meant to be?
You know, I don't remember.
It's probably Psycho Mantis' office. This is where he works. In his bondage gear. He just goes into work dressed like this and does paperwork.
Oh, not too surprising, but from other people who played the Phantom Pain. Sounds like that little kid is Psycho Mantis, and there's a ton of crazy Psycho Mantis style stuff that happens in this game.
Awesome. It had to be. Who else was it going to be?
Yeah, somebody said that if you're a fan of crazy, like, David Lynch shit, you will love the Phantom Pain. So I'm
Yes,
excited to see what that
yes.
is.
Colonel.
Yes and more
your niece
yes.
is going to be okay.
Jazzed.
Thanks, Snake.
Wonder if you can recruit
Really
Psycho
want it.
Mantis.
Now
Have
that
him
my
as a
God.
partner. That'd be awesome.
Meryl's
That would be
brainwashing
awesome.
should wear
Just
off,
turn
frightening
turn
her.
everybody's TVs off all the time.
Why did you go so far out of your way to save her? For Campbell's sake, or maybe it's
The
because
best,
you like her?
best skill ever.
I don't want to see any woman die right in front of me.
Oh, really? Since when did anybody's death
I'm imagining Psycho Mantis working in that office.
That Snake has killed a lot of people, but that doesn't mean he
I
doesn't
see
have
you
a
like
heart.
paperwork.
She's right.
Just buzzes his receptionist like, yes, I already know who's here. Send them in.
Could you shut up? Could you imagine? That's so great. It's so good. I'm thinking of him now, reading like a resume. Like you come in for an interview.
What can you offer to our company? What would you say is your biggest weakness?
Oh wait, I already know.
That was a lie.
Sandy the latte was supposed to be here 15 minutes ago.
So how did you enjoy Super Mario Sunshine? What could it have done better?
Ah, yes. Psycho Mantis' occupation is uncle at Nintendo.
That's why he's got a really good office, man. Prestigious job.
Because that's what I'm asking. Do you see these marble floors? Like, this is a baller office.
I know, that was really nice. Nice enough for a bondage psychic. I mean, you're gonna give him whatever he wants. You don't want to fuck with him. Oh, marble floors? Sure, no problem, man. Whatever you say.
I'll polish those every day. I'll lick them clean.
Gross.
Oh, you want belts all over the faces of the statue? Sure, man, whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Just do what he wants, do what he says.
He's
Special, okay?
It was enough to make me sick. Every living thing on this planet exists.
Just load up his office with, you know, anti-chafing powder and just every week.
And that's why there is war.
I think it's kind of interesting that even though there's been tons and tons of like trailers and some media talking about the Phantom Pain, we don't really know anything about the
We
plot.
have no past. No
Like
future.
there's
Plot's
Skullface.
probably too complicated to put in a trailer.
Well, even like MGS 3 and 4 kind of gave you like a sum up of like, oh, here's the bad guys, here's some events that are going to happen between the guys and the bad guys, here's the overall conflict. And it's like you kind of have that sort of, like, oh, we want to get revenge, but that's all we've got. There's some bad guys, we know nothing about them. And it seems like they haven't even really introduced any of the bosses, really, except for Ghost Vulcan.
Right.
Apparently Kwai is actually a boss fight. She is like a the end sniper-style boss fight, but you can just encounter her in the open world.
Well, I think you have to, right? Isn't that how you can recruit her, is by encountering her?
She's apparently like an optional thing. You don't have to encounter her.
That I did know.
Yeah.
That they said a while ago.
But I am excited at the idea of like the end like sniper style fight, but with no loading between maps like the end. It sounds really cool.
I lost my past as well. When I came to, the village was engulfed in flames.
Are you saying?
Yeah, I guess that reads correctly. This is just the base commander's office. But yeah, you have to march through it to get to like portions of the base.
Yeah.
That's supremely inconvenient.
That secret bookcase exit.
Yeah, everybody might know about that secret bookcase.
There's gotta be some other way around. Not everybody can go through this guy's office. There's gotta be another way.
God, so many people are always coming through my office and they're always forgetting to close the bookshelf. It just leaves a draft.
Close the damn bookshelf.
Were you raised in a barn?
Oh wait, I already know you were raised in Jersey.
You monster.
Let him talk. He doesn't have much time left.
There are farms in Jersey, though.
Yeah, that's true.
'Tis the Garden State.
Not the farming state.
That is true.
No, you're worse. Compared to you, I'm not so bad.
I was just saying the other day how hard it is to get impressions out of Chip. But he does Psycho Mantis just fine.
I did a fucking what was that impression I did on your stream yesterday?
Oh.
I did a
Just
single line where
Christian
like
Bale.
I did that Christian Bale in fucking American Psycho or whatever.
Do not know.
Did you?
I only said one word, but you're like, that was pretty good.
Last request.
Because I'm trying to encourage you.
So it was garbage, huh?
That's what it's sounding like.
No, it was actually pretty good.
Force their way into
He said
my
like
mind
he said Paul Allen.
before I die.
And he said it like with the
To
perfect
be by myself.
oh, it's exactly how Christian Bale says it.
Alone in my own
Chip does impressions frequently. You just can't request them of him, then he refuses.
Because
Yeah,
then
it's
I immediately choke. I was like, oh, I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna be embarrassed.
So contrary.
It's like, oh, dude saw a snake. I'm just gonna go, and then I'm gonna go, God damn it, and I'll just stop. I'll immediately get embarrassed.
You're good at the sergeant at arms.
I don't know why I'm good at him. Maybe it's because it's just a stupid voice I know anybody can do.
I can't. I gotta do sergeant at arms. A pale comparison. I'm still waiting for that liquid impression from years ago.
Yep.
It has never
You
happened.
sure are.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
Sure will.
god. Wow. Cold. Ice
Control
cold.
my mind like that.
Leaving me hanging here.
I'll leave you here.
You're right.
Never doubt yourself. Just let it make you stronger. Learn something from it.
I like that
You're
because
right.
David Hayter is no longer voicing Snake.
sorry.
That like a whole bunch of
I
other games
won't
trying to
do it
like
again.
get David Hayter and go like, look, we got David Hayter. Like that new Marvel
Snake,
Heroes
can I
game or
ask you
whatever.
something?
What?
He voices the Punisher, I think now.
Ah,
He does,
I was
and it's
just
weird
wondering.
because when he voices
Problem now?
voices him, he
Oh, no, nothing.
he does the like
So, tell me,
original
Snake,
Metal Gear Solid 1 Snake
what's your
voice. And it's really weird
Your
because
real
for the
name.
longest time I
Name
thought
means
he had
nothing
said
on the
or
battlefield.
somebody else had
How old
said
are you?
that
Old
he
enough to know what
basically
death
couldn't
looks
do
like.
the original Snake
family?
voice anymore because of doing all
but I
the
was raised by many
like
people.
gurgly shit for 4, like wrecked his
Is
throat.
there anyone you
And he
like?
didn't, because like he
Never
continued to do the
interested in
gurgly
anyone
shit for
else's
Big
life.
Boss and Peace Walker too.
So you
Which,
are.
yeah, doesn't quite make
doesn't
sense.
quite
he wasn't,
fit.
Mantis.
He wasn't
wasn't
old.
so old. Yeah. So haggard.
Other people
Yeah.
just complicate my life.
But like he was doing it perfectly well for
don't like to
Marvel
get
Heroes or
involved.
whatever, and now
You're a
he's like a
silent
Kickstarter
lonely
goal
man.
for the new not Castlevania.
the Igavania game, yeah.
For Bloodstained. Ritual of the Night, excuse me, not Symphony of the Night. Different game.
David Hayter, just some dude. I don't know why Bloodstained made him the final stretch goal. It's because he's not just some dude, he's David Hayter. Nerds love that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's not just some dude to Kickstarter people.
Especially when you're like creating a spiritual successor to a game that is also a Konami franchise.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what kind of stuff he has to say about Konami.
Yeah, I wonder.
I imagine he's probably pretty detached from all that.
Wolf dogs.
You know what I mean? Because it's
How do you know so
recording
I ride dogs.
in
I
a
don't know,
different country.
Guy
right?
C, he seemed to know a fair amount about Konami stuff, and like he
Right.
only voiced one game, right?
Nah, he doesn't. He's a chuckle fuck.
Oh, I thought he did. I thought he had some sort of insight.
He acts like he knows things about
Okay.
Konami, but
Gotcha.
yeah, the whole time he was doing Silent Hill 2, it was just like him and Jeremy Blaustein fighting, basically.
Yeah.
Jeremy trying to get a half not awful performance out of this rando guy that walked in, and Team Silent liked him. So, but yeah, he's the reason that the HD collection almost didn't have the original voices, because he made a stink about it, and threatened legal action and stuff, because he's a businessman and he likes to do that occasionally, threaten legal action. But so he said that there weren't any contracts and he should be getting residuals or royalties or something like that. And Konami was like, all right, we don't care. We just won't have the voices in then. Bye. And he was like, oh, you want to play hardball? Okay, I'll just wait until you come crawling back and say you're sorry, and then I'll let you use my voice. And they were just like, no, we don't care.
These dogs are biting me a lot.
Konami does not care at all about Silent Hill. So here Guy Sihi was trying to, play hardball with them, and they're just like, no. We'll just not have the voices. We don't care. And then Guy Sihi was eventually like, oh no, if the voices aren't in it, people will blame me because I was the person who came forward with the legal threats. So he caved. And he then took up the role of guy who saved the HD collection, even though he was the person who threatened it in the first place, and Konami was just going to let it go without the voices because they don't give a shit.
Super obnoxious.
Yeah, that seems to be the gist there.
Gonna have the dog pee in my box. Now the dogs won't get mad at me.
What are you thinking?
Guy Sihi believes 9/11 was an inside job.
Oh. I didn't know
thinks-
that part about him.
He thinks cell phones give you cancer. So, yeah. He's an authority on things.
Man, I'm not gonna have any more Metal Gear after Phantom Pain's done. What am I gonna even do with my time now?
Play all those other games.
God damn it, but it's not Metal Gear!
Oh, man. Well, you won't have Metal Gear, and I won't have Silent Hill, and we'll just cry together. We'll form some sort of, like, Konami, what are they called? Those support groups.
Yeah, support group.
And I'll cry because after this one there will be no more girls.
Stay back, okay?
Oh yeah.
is working.
Have they
Since we
have
can't
they
use
said
mind
if there's gonna be more Witcher
to me.
after 3, but just with different character?
They have not said.
Other characters like
There-
protagonists?
Yeah. Well, have you seen any of the promotional stuff for 3?
Only a little bit. All I've seen is Geralt though.
So there's another girl who looks very much like Geralt, who is his surprise child of destiny or whatever. Her name is Ciri, and you actually, in some parts of the game for 3, will be playing as her.
Oh, okay.
There's like they're not exactly open world. It's like a linear story for playing through what's up with Ciri.
Pretty good, huh?
So theoretically, I guess maybe. I mean, I don't know how the end game will end, but
when Mantis dove
maybe.
into my mind,
Maybe.
I was
But I think it's supposed to be the last one for
minds
Geralt,
replaced.
Okay.
Are you impressed?
at the very least.
Does she have like her own
Only
books
a
too,
little?
or?
Well, so the Witcher books are really about the two of them.
Okay.
So there's 2 books that are like short story books that are explicitly just Geralt doing Geralt stuff, like, monster hunting as it were, because that's what he does for monies. And then the other, I don't know if there's 4 or 5, are like a saga of him and Ciri and the sorceress Yennefer.
Oh, okay.
I will
Are
say
those
no
books
more.
are those books translated yet?
Some of them are not, but there's a lot of fan translations. So like I'm reading the last book right now, but it's not technically out in
okay.
America because they don't have it in English yet.
Okay.
But some fans translated it, so
Oh, okay.
Snake, leave me and run.
Meryl.
I guess I am a rookie after all.
it's interesting though because they say like a lot of the prose gets lost in the translation. So things that are like way more reasonable in Polish don't really quite make as much of an impact
Shoot
in
me,
the translations.
My
I enjoy it. But I just enjoy everything Witcher related, so.
and myself.
Don't move.
I promised. I wouldn't slow you
I will
down.
back whatever Kickstarter Kojima starts.
You think he
Me
would?
too, probably.
He probably won't start a Kickstarter because Sony will probably just pay him a shit ton of money to make his own studio for them.
Right.
I bet it'll just be Sony. It'll just be like all the games he make have to be exclusive to the PS4.
But wars,
And I'll be like, look, we have Kojima
there's
and
nothing
David
glamorous
Cage.
about it.
What if they collaborated? Please, God, no.
Snake,
No.
save yourself.
2 developers who like to have P in their games for different reasons.
Don't forget me.
But like if you put them together in a room though, imagine what kind of fantastical things they could
The
come
room
up
will just fill up with pee.
Yep. I mean, on one end, it's going to be somebody pissing their pants in fear because some fucked up soldier in the battlefield thing is happening, but also it'll be happening in a studio apartment. They'll be like pissing their pants in fear, but thankfully it'll go into that really nice, fancy, futuristic toilet in this studio apartment, and then they'll
studio
go.
apartment that would at least cost $4,000. maybe
Yeah,
a
and
month.
then after that, they will go about doing mundane life tasks.
She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself.
Did you ever play the newest David Cage?
No, I never played Beyond Two Souls.
Can you see Wolf from where you are?
I know it's
Shit.
got Willem Dafoe in it. Is it stupid?
Yeah. I mean, it's David Cage. It's exactly what I expected it to be.
Okay.
David Cage,
I
was stupid.
I was able to find it at a Redbox, so I rented it and played it in a day and a half.
Wow.
And now I've done it, and I will never have to do it again.
Okay. Thanks.
I've still never completed Heavy Rain
What's wrong,
because I lost all the save
I'm
files.
just surprised you will
Because there's copy protection on Heavy Rain save files, so I can't transfer them, and then my PS3 died. So, well,
saving my own skin.
Womp,
Yep.
womp.
Yeah.
so I don't know if I'm ever gonna stream the second half of that game.
I don't care.
Did you really get that far?
I was halfway through it, yeah.
Oh,
Maybe a little
God.
bit more than halfway. It was me and
Maybe a
Sarah
little more.
streaming
Yeah.
that stuff, yeah.
Yep.
That was like 2 or 3 years ago now.
Yeah. That was a while ago.
Man, what happened?
Don't worry.
I don't remember anything.
understand.
Between then and now, it's
Yeah,
just blank
It's
space.
just all gone.
It's
I
just
remember-
JRPGs. That's why.
I remember
Yep.
the E3 conferences of each year. That's it. Everything else is a blur.
Yeah, why would you copy protect a save file?
I don't know, it's really weird.
What's the use of that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't. I mean, unless there's some way that they thought maybe you could modify something. But it's a single-player game. It's not like a...
Yeah, it's a linear thing.
Peculiar.
Well, there's some other save files out there that are copy protected. Some stuff on the Wii is.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
Smash Brothers.
Really?
Can't copy Smash Brothers normally. You can transfer it to like a Wii U and shit, but you just can't normally copy it, I think. There's probably a way around it with Homebrew, though. Homebrew on the Wii is really good.
I think the what else is copy protected that I wanted to mess with or get a save or copy something? Might have been the Dark Souls games, Demon Souls and Dark Souls. I think I can't recall. But it's supremely irritating when it is.
Yeah.
Because it's mine. I made it. I want it. Save.
That's another thing you need to play through. Not the Souls games, but Bloodborne.
Yes.
Gotta play Bloodborne. I've actually played Bloodborne the day it came out. Like, the day
I
after.
played it before it came out.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
I played it for like 3 hours, and then
Okay. That's a decent amount of.
and then I haven't been able to play it since. And it's like, well, I'm gonna have to start over now.
I just played it until I died, and I was like, okay, that's enough.
Did you? What weapon did you take?
I picked the axe thing that transforms into like the pole arm.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the one I picked. I might pick something different if I restart.
I took the saw cleaver. I think.
I hear the cane is really good.
I'm super interested in the cane, but
I think I had.
I wouldn't start over now.
It's like the fastest weapon. It's the weakest, fastest one, but it like stun locks everything really good.
I saw a lot of stuff where like you could it's not really that linear to say second boss, but one of the bosses you would run into, which typically would be your second boss if you were trying to follow some sort of structure. You can stun lock so hard with the axe, and you can hit him through like the environment because there's like graves about. Yeah. I never found the Ligarius wheel, if that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, that huge ass wheel you like rev up and it uses your blood.
I do
That
not.
thing looks cool.
Don't have it. I'm sitting at base right before the last final boss, and never saw it.
There's a bunch of like secret bosses in that game too, aren't there?
Oh, define secret.
I read that there are several
There's certainly
post-game
optional
bosses.
ones.
I read that there are several post-game, like post-endgame bosses you can fight that are very obscure and difficult to find. I read that there were like 5 of them that are like really fucking hard or something, and hard to figure out where they are.
They're off the beaten path. There's like 2 I can think of that you could definitely completely miss.
Okay.
One is what is his name? Jesus Christ. Hello, stream. Who is the guy who's like sitting outside? He's sitting in the throne. He's a super optional guy. It starts with an L. Ooh, damn it. Ligarius. It is Ligarius, so it's just that's his wheel. Got it. Martyr.
Oh.
That's what it is. I couldn't remember Martyr. Thank you. He's super off the beaten path, because like even to get to him, you have to sort of drop off a ledge that you wouldn't think that you need to, like, that's a place you're really supposed to be going.
Ooh, that's sneaky.
You drop off like 2 ledges. And he's a big jerk, and it took me a while to beat him. And then I guess the other one would be Ebriitis. But I found Ebriitis really, really easily. Yeah, all of Canehurst where Martyr Ligarius is optional. You're right. Lobster Coon. But Ebriitis is like behind a window that you end up hitting after you fight a different boss. I also haven't beat him yet. Then I guess there's like one of the beast ones is in the basement of someplace, and you can miss him, but it's not hidden. It's just that you just have to walk through a place you've been once before, potentially.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm clicking so much. I'm just running some stuff through Magui.
Oh yeah, amygdala is optional too. You totally don't even need to go to that area. Thank you. Everybody knows the names to everything, and they've completely escaped me. I know exactly what they look like. I know how long it took me to beat them, but ugh.
Amygdala is a great name for a boss.
It's a cool sounding name.
Mm-hmm. Well, technically, even what you would consider the first boss is kind of optional. You don't really need to beat up that first beast, because it's a dead end afterwards.
Oh, that wolf thing?
I didn't even get to the first boss. Where I got up to, and the one playthrough I did of it, was I got up to a bridge that had 2 big-ass werewolves on it.
Yeah, they're tough.
And they fucked me up on multiple occasions, because I haven't learned how to do the counter parry yet, which I guess would be really useful against them.
Also fire. Fire is just supreme.
Yeah, I was hitting them with the firebomb things, and I had one dead, and I had one with a pixel of health left, and was like, yep, I'm doing this. And I thought, I'm not going to get greedy, and then I got greedy anyways, and I got killed, and I was like, well, okay.
You can also, like, kind of just avoid the cleric beast. And and avoid the werewolves. You can run past the werewolves and go to the other side of the bridge and just...
side of the bridge, or not the other side of the bridge. There's another set of stairs, and there's like a place I could drop down into that had a shitload of rats in it, but I hadn't tried it out yet.
That's where you should go.
Oh, okay.
In my opinion.
Is the game just trying to go like, hey, don't go
No.
here?
I mean, you can go... it doesn't really matter. But I think that's... when you play again, that's where you should go. Because if you drop down there, it's just a crap load of rats. And a couple of other guys, who I don't know what kind of enemy type they are, but they lunge at you with like spears and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the sewer is a armor set that is nicer than the one you've got.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And that made it much easier to deal with everything else.
Mm-hmm.
.420 viewers.
What?
Blaze it.
I love this laser area for the sniper rifle in the original MGS one, because they put that barrel there just to fuck you up and make yourself like clip through the lasers.
Ooh. It's pretty rude.
Yeah. It's way easier if you use an analog stick. If you're using D-pad, it's like near impossible.
Scary. I'm playing Mola Mola.
Oh man.
Feeding my fish. Game is ridiculous. Oh, I died. Damn it.
Well,
I had a 95% chance of not dying.
it's Mola Mola for you.
Wanna know how?
You're playing that on hard mode, aren't you?
Yeah. Cause of death. Sea turtle was too scary. Mola Mola often panic that they're gonna collide with sea turtles, forget how to breathe, and die.
That's amazing.
This fish's bad at being alive. Mola Mola is the real Dark Souls.
Did you play the...
On my 40-second fish. I should probably stop playing this sometime soon.
Did you play the not 3D Wii U Mario?
New Super Mario Brothers U? That one?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Did you find that to be incredibly difficult?
I remember there being a couple levels near the end that had lots of lava that were a little difficult, but I didn't think it was too hard compared to, like, in Mario terms.
I just... I don't know. My brother-in-law described it as being the Dark Souls for children.
Oh my god.
Because we were just having such a shit time of it. I don't know. It was very difficult for me. I was having such trouble.
Man, Splatoon comes out pretty soon.
I want to play Splatoon. I've never played Splatoon. I don't have a Wii U.
I played the demo, the server stress test they did, and it was really fun.
What is Splatoon?
Splatoon is the
You don't know what Splatoon is? My goodness. It's a sensation.
It's the team-based... It's Nintendo's team-based third-person shooter multiplayer game. It's the one where everybody... Instead of guns, you have, like, paintball guns.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know the name.
Yeah.
I do know what you're talking about.
The demo was super fun.
It looks cute as hell.
And the balance of the guns was a lot better than I was expecting. Everybody thought the paint roller was going to be like unstoppable and broken because it covers the most territory in paint, which is how you win. And also, if you touch anybody with it, they instantly die. But then it turns out, they move slightly slower than everybody else. It makes them a huge target. And if you spot a dude, you can just back up. You can just face him and just start backing up and just shoot at him, and he can't do anything about it, really. They need support, or they need to be really good at sneaking up on you.
Right.
So where do you land in the argument of does Splatoon need voice chat?
I don't think it needs voice chat. It would be nice. It would be a nice option for people who want that, but I don't think it's necessary for that game.
Use Skype.
If I were gonna... I went to the wrong floor. I mean, if I were gonna do voice for that, I would just use Skype.
I understand why they don't have it, because they're a family-friendly company.
Yeah, it's Nintendo, and they don't want people... So the gamepad is like the entire playing field of the map you're playing on, and it shows where all of your teammates are at. And you can kind of figure out where the enemies are, because you can actively see where the paint is getting painted. Like, it updates in real time, so it's like, I see that area getting covered in orange. Better go over there.
It's 100% actively. You know where they are. That's
you don't need communication.
And the other thing is like, it's that area's getting covered. Well, I know where all my people are. If you click on that person, you super jump across the map to them very quickly. Like,
can you like ping a location on a map to try to get people's attention?
So I don't think you can ping a specific location, but there is on the D-pad. There are two different things you can say. One of them I think is just booyah, so that's not particularly helpful. So they could be helpful if they were different phrases, but yeah, there's no way to ping a specific point except yourself.
Okay.
By going. I can't remember what the other phrase is, but the other one was just booyah, which people were spamming a lot when I was playing it.
Maybe booyah will become the basis of all communication. It'll evolve to mean, hey, help me here.
I think you can coordinate fairly well just from that map and just from how that game plays, with it's just like, we need more paint than they do. I'm going to go to the place that doesn't have paint or is the other color of paint. Like, you look at that map, you naturally just kind of coordinate decently.
Yeah, I remember seeing this and thinking, like, man, I really want to play Mario Sunshine right now. Clean that all up.
Yeah,
it is the same kind of satisfaction you had in Mario Sunshine from cleaning stuff up. It's like that, but just the inverse. It's so good.
I want to play it.
They're having
does it have local co-op as well?
It has local multiplayer modes, but it's not the same. Like, you can't just get into an online match and have two people playing.
Oh.
There's a separate mode that's like a one-on-one versus type thing. That's like a completely separate game mode, which is that part I think is a bit of a bummer.
Yeah.
They are patching in tons of stuff though, like after it releases. It looks like they're doing the TF2 model of, like, we're going to release with only 5 maps, but then throughout the summer, we're going to add 9 more for free. And they're adding, like, more game modes later on and then other feature support stuff. So, it looks like it's going to be all free stuff. So, I don't know. I am pretty optimistic about that game. The base stuff, even on just only the 2 maps are in the demo, was pretty fucking fun.
Speaking of TF2, how do you feel about Blizzard's TF2, essentially?
Oh, that thing? I don't even know. Some of the characters look like they're kind of neat. Like, they'd be fun to play, but...
Definitely interested. I feel like I haven't had a good multiplayer
Yeah.
to get online with a whole bunch of people in a while, actually.
Yeah. I really enjoyed playing Splatoon because I was really good at it. I don't know if it's because it was nothing but children playing or what. But it was I am not good at most multiplayer shooters, or I just don't play enough of them to get good at them. So it was like this one, it felt I was like naturally good at it from the get-go, and it was really satisfying. I was like the top player on the leaderboard every single time, except like one time. I was that good, man. I was really good at being a squid. Oh, damn it!
I think it's meant to be pretty different from TF2, Overwatch,
Yeah.
that is. But
Oh,
I
Overwatch,
think, I think it'll be maybe interesting. It's like TF2 and Dota had a baby. Just so many different characters. Which I think is at least more interesting than TF2 is. It's a little boring sometimes. There's so many, 5 mechanics and 2 snipers and a heavy.
Yeah, well, it's also just because TF2 kind of has like a meta game it's evolved into, just because people have played it so long.
Yeah.
So much. I wonder how long TF2 is going to continue to be around before it kind of dies out.
God, I don't even know.
I've heard people saying that it kind of feels like it's dying out now, but I wouldn't know because I don't actually play it. Maybe I'll have to ask my friend John, because he has like 2,000 hours logged in it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
He's been playing it. I introduced it to him like when we first started college or like high school or whatever, when the Orange Box first came out, and then it was like he started playing it once it became a free game. And he's just played it since then, like pretty consistently. I could always, every time I hung out with him, I could just always go like, what's the word on the new hats or whatever, and he knew everything. He thought the hat stuff was dumb too, but he knew everything about the hats.
Well, you could, if you're really into it, you have to.
Yeah, you gotta know about the hat market.
That sounds like you're trying to get like drugs on the sly.
Hey man, you can make a
Like,
lot of money
what's the
with
word?
hats.
What's the word on the hats?
I mean, I think the one of the other big money makers now is knife skins and stuff in Counter-Strike. Those are expensive, man.
Are they?
Yeah, one of the guys at work, he plays Counter-Strike CS:GO all the time during his lunch breaks, doing like the rank stuff, and yeah, I was asking him, was like, how expensive is like the gun and knife skins and all that shit that gets dropped now? And he showed me, and knife skins are like $200.
Whoa. Oh my god, you're paying for a non-tangible item.
It's like, because I guess it's like there are certain skins where it's like
You could get real knives that are less
if
expensive than that.
you use that knife with that skin, it'll like track your stats or whatever. So it's like, oh, people can see you, because you also have the knife out a lot in that game. So it's probably going to be like the skin that's most noticeable, I guess. Because you run faster with a knife. And
just like in real life.
yeah.
Also on a diagonal, also faster.
Yeah, also on a diagonal. So yeah, it was like, oh, people can see this knife, and they can also see how many times you killed people with this knife. Or whatever, and it's like, oh, it's like a golden knife, or it's like this sweet red spider knife. Or whatever, it's people want them real bad, and it's like, yeah. There's actually a video I saw on YouTube of some dude who's streaming CS:GO, and is like, he paid $200 for this knife skin he really wanted, and then he opened up a random chest or whatever, and then the fucking knife dropped. The one he just spent $200 on just dropped out of the chest for free, essentially, or for like $1 or whatever.
Did he sell it so that he could get his money back?
I hope so. I don't quite remember what he did after he freaked out after seeing the knife drop.
Well, like, it's one of those things, I don't understand the paying for cosmetic changes like that.
No, I don't either.
You know, I understood, like, the Diablo 3 market, where it's like, oh, this, relatively unique item.
Is that right?
Although, not to the point where you'd pay $300 for something. But
Yeah.
that makes slightly more sense to me than just the cosmetic, like, paying so much money for. That's silly. It's silly.
Special play. Got it.
Gotta have bragging rights, though. Look at this sweet knife, bro.
I've left my mark on you. I won't forget it. Until I kill you. You're all I think about.
There's a great GIF out there somewhere of this cutscene running in an emulator, and somebody corrupted the game image. So everybody's arms and legs are just constantly flapping around and twitching, and everybody's like turning upside down and like levitating into the sky and stuff. It's great.
Awesome.
I just like the point when her hand like passes into his neck.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate Peggle so much. I'm trying to play it, and it is garbage.
At least it's not Candy Crush.
It feels like Candy Crush right now.
Oh no.
It feels as
Candy
random.
Crush is the worst fucking bullshit not game ever.
It feels as random and as rude as Candy Crush right now.
Chip, have you played Candy Crush?
Yep. Well, the thing I didn't play because like, oh, I want to get into this. It was because like
It's curious.
my mom was into Candy Crush for a while, and then it was like there's a level like 180 that she couldn't beat. It's like, could you do this? You're good at video games, and I played it for a while, and then after playing it for like on and off for like 2 hours, this bullshit objective where you had to like break all these fucking things in like this little gated side area, and you had to do it before all the chocolate would start growing in and fuck everything up and make it impossible to do it. And you only had so many moves to do it, and I after like 2 hours, I was just like, Mom, this is a game of chance. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is.
I want a sample.
Sometimes I feel like Peggle is a game of chance similarly, because it's like you don't know where the fuck that ball's gonna bounce, really. And you're not gonna pay, 99 fucking cents to get a power-up that lets you see the full trajectory of the fucking bounce. Hell no.
Someone like the corrupted cutscene.
Have I given in to our demands yet?
I will do it. Oh no, I can't grab it. Everyone's talking too much. There it is.
Is that your opinion? Is it?
Fantastic.
Oh, it's a
They always
Yeah.
put politics first.
That's right. That's
Oh, that's a
why
different
they
one.
want
That's
to
for
avoid
Twin
any
Snakes. The one I
leak
saw
about
was
their
for. Oh wait, no, that
precious
isn't
new
Twin Snakes.
nuclear.
This is not Twin Snakes.
I was too far away from the monitor.
Looks like our friend is awake.
Yeah, that video is great. It's similar
my
to
God.
the video of somebody cartridge tilting GoldenEye 64.
Yeah, GoldenEye.
Definitely is a resemblance, don't you think?
Oh my god, the audio.
Yeah.
Say, Big Brother. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Sweet
Anyway,
triple sow
it
cows
doesn't
they're pulling.
matter. You and I are both the last surviving sons of Big
Or
Boss.
should I say brother?
It's me.
Brother!
Really?
Can't wait to recruit Baby Liquid in Phantom Pain.
Those idiots.
That little kid is
All right,
it's
friend.
totally Liquid.
I'll be right there.
They
No
confirm
doubt
it
in my
yet,
mind.
or
They haven't confirmed it, but like his name is fucking Eli
They're
and
not
shit.
responding to
Right,
our
right.
demands. We launched the first one in 10 hours as
you
planned.
never know.
There's no way.
But
it's-
the assumption, I mean, like, how could it be anything else? There's a lot of signs that point to it.
yeah.
Something's funny. Normally the Americans are the first ones to the
Man, they start freaking out at the end.
They've got something in their sleeves.
So it's come down to it, has it? We're going to launch that nuke and ride it all the way into history.
I've got to take care of some launch preparations. You're in charge here, Ocelot.
What about you?
Are you gonna
Wanna
mash these
stay
buttons
for the
so good, Chip?
show?
Oh yeah, you know it.
It's time to feed the family.
Don't tell Bob you're doing this.
Oh no.
He got very frustrated because he could not mash the buttons
So you prefer
correctly.
your wolves to my show, huh?
I'm really good at mashing
Ocelot,
buttons.
don't
I'm
screw
glad
up
I
like
have
you did
that
with the
talent
Chief.
because then I was able to beat
Yes, I
everybody at
know.
Newman
That was an
Athletics
accident.
at
I
work.
didn't think a pit
Impressed everybody at your professional place of
His
business.
mental
Yep.
defenses were reinforced by
I mean, it was on a main machine with
hypnotherapy.
the actual
What about
the
that
arcade
ninja?
buttons, and I was
He's
like,
killed
so there's
12
one point where I
Whoever he is, he's
got
some
too
kind of
into the button
lunatic.
mashing because it's like every
Bastard
minigame is
took my
basically
hand.
alternating left and right buttons really fast, and then pressing the middle button to jump or something with proper
Mantis is
timing.
dead.
Mm-hmm.
We've
And
also
it's
got
like
to
the
find
more
out
you
what killed Baker
hit those
and
left and right buttons
Octopus.
really fast to
We're
charge up, the better like
short-handed,
jump
so
or
make
distance
this
you're gonna get or
little
whatever.
torture show of
So
yours
it's like I had to
as
use the
short as
ultimate
possible.
technique, which was hunching over with my face almost touching the table and just like punching each button with Mach speed. I looked like a fucking nerd.
That sounds great.
Yep.
It does sound great. Video, I would pay for video of that.
It's well, we'll have to get recorded
The
sometime.
woman is still on his way.
Volition will have to tweet a fine or something.
Mm-hmm.
Handsome.
Yeah, use your nose to press the middle button.
Doesn't think about it.
Just like headbutt the whole machine when you have to.
This is how into video games I am. I am the true trending gamer of the year.
Just the truth.
Sorry, Total
How you
Biscuit.
feel.
I just imagine you come in the next day and you have black eyes because you've smashed your nose. So deaf and so desperately into this.
This is some bed, all right.
Ugh.
I'm about to
But it'd be
show you
worth
some of
it.
its nicer features.
Oh yeah, totally.
Where am I thinking?
For the respect you've garnered at work.
Yeah,
Right.
all the respect. Yep.
Washington was taking quite a chance sending you here. Someone must have had a lot of faith in your
Mash
skill,
is a word.
carrier boy.
Someone in the chat didn't know if mash was a word.
So,
Metal Gear's armed with a new type of nuclear warhead, huh?
That's like he's coming to arrest me for being too good at button mashing.
Sorry.
Colonel.
by the
I
way,
reported you.
you got an optical disc from President Baker, didn't you?
What if I
This
did?
kid's too good at video games. Get him.
There's no other data?
What do you mean?
There's no copy? Not. That's fine.
Is Meryl okay?
She's not dead yet. Wolf must have been feeling generous. He wanted to
There's just
see
something so charming about the way they jostle around to indicate that they're talking. I just
I
love
love
it.
it.
where the other
So
two-
good.
What's the trick behind that?
Good old days.
That weasel of a president said there's some kind of trick to
I'm really loving the little shimmy Ocelot has when he's in front of that monitor too.
Yeah,
It's like got a little shoulder shimmy.
it's just a little.
We're going to play a game, Snake. We'll find out what kind of man you really are.
He's sassy.
When the pain becomes too great to bear, just give up and your suffering will end. But if you do, the girl's life is mine.
Sorry, Ocelot. I'm going for the canonical
Press the
ending.
circle button repeatedly to regain your strength.
Metal Gear canon is
When
really
you've had
important
enough,
to me.
Press the select button to
Good luck.
submit. When your life reaches zero,
Don't use
the game
auto
is
fire
over.
or I'll
There
know.
are no continues, my friend. Don't even think about using auto fire, or I'll know. I'm going to run a high voltage electric current.
There
through
are
your
no
heart.
continues, my friend.
If it's just for a short time.
Is that true, though?
I'll kill you.
I think it's if you continue,
You're
you
a
start
tough
all the way at the
guy,
beginning of the
Snake.
torture stuff.
But I've got some bad news for you. You're no POW.
That's
You're a
okay.
hostage.
No, but
There's
it's like
no
if you're
to
really
be
far into the
convinced.
continues,
No one is
or
coming
into
to
the
see
torture
you.
stuff, and you start, you have to do
Starting to
every
feel a
single
little
one over
scared.
again.
Good.
There's no
How many are
checkpoints.
there?
There's like
3?
Okay.
there's like 3.
Let's get started.
Not too bad.
It's a struggle.
But like the way he phrased it, like when I first heard this, that there's no
Okay, here
continues,
we
I thought
go.
it would like fucking delete my save or
Oh
something.
no, that's a thing Kojima wanted to do, but has never done.
Oh. It felt like that was gonna happen, so I was like pretty serious about it.
Yeah, can it actually tell if you're using like an auto fire function?
How
It
did you
can,
like
but only with
that?
certain controllers.
Oh, so sometimes
Shall we
it's
A lot of
again?
third-party controllers would Ocelot could not detect because they pressed the button even faster than he was programmed to detect.
Ah,
Trivia.
interesting.
Yeah.
In my mind, my experience with this was doing it a lot.
Finished yet.
And did you see the movie Whiplash?
No.
No.
Oh my god, you should. It's pretty great. But it's a guy trying to become like a master drummer, essentially. And he just has like open wounds all over his hands because he's drumming so frequently and ripping them open. And just
Want me to go
imagine
on?
that's my hands after trying to mash buttons enough.
take one
I'm just covered in bandages. I'm bleeding all over the place. I don't even care.
I've even suggested the spoon trick to people, and they've been like, no, doesn't work. It's terrible.
I don't like using the spoon trick. The only time I ever used the spoon trick and it worked out for me better than me just mashing
enough for now,
was the torture at the end of Metal Gear
He's
Solid 2
smoking.
on extreme mode.
Your brother.
Because that shit is almost fucking impossible.
Who else can shoot down
It's so
12
goddamn
16s
hard.
with a hind
I forgot that he smokes from being electrocuted.
was not a total failure.
So how does
He
the
is the
spoon
one
trick work
man
exactly?
who
There's
make
people
my
asking,
dream
and I
come
actually don't know.
You just take a spoon and you just rub it back and forth over the button really fast.
Yeah, I
And like
figured.
the curve of the spoon is like good enough, like perfect enough so that you can do it very, very, very quickly
Yeah.
and count as more button presses than you would be able to do normally, sort of. I did the spoon. I think the only time I did the spoon trick was for Canary Mary.
And it turns out the reason why she was bullshit was for an entirely different reason.
Yeah, she rubber bands after the halfway point.
Yep.
So if you are actually trying to go fast at the beginning, it gets hard, really hard. So you have to basically phone it in at the beginning and only try at the halfway point. And then,
that's trash. How long did it take you to figure that out, that was the problem?
15 years until I think Chip told me about it. Something like that. What difficulty are you playing on?
Just normal.
What means of escape are we going for?
Probably the ketchup.
Solid.
Solid snake.
Snake, are you
That's why they call him solid.
Apparently one of the things you can research and create in Phantom Pain through Mother Base is the original MGS1 sneaking suit, so that's pretty neat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I will wear that promptly.
So the other stuff with Mother Base is you can customize the paint job on it, so you can make your Mother Base bright pink if you want. Kojima specifically tweeted that a few months ago, this like bright pink Mother Base, and it was great.
I want it to have glitter on it.
I'm sorry.
Can R&D figure out glitter?
You've changed a lot. Metal Gear, secret advanced nuclear weapons research. Does the White House know about this? How deep does it go?
As far as I know, as of yesterday.
Just imagine they that severely hinders your ability to sneak because it's stuck to you. So as you're going everywhere, you're just leaving a puffs of glitter.
Nuclear tests are causing quite a stir.
Plausible deniability, huh?
Yes.
When I was in like,
the president and his Russian
I guess it was pre-K, around Christmas time, they would like do little like, oh, Santa came, like, oh, he left glitter behind and candy and I don't know, like the Easter Bunny, kind of the same thing. It's like all the people at the place you're trying to sneak into is like, oh, that magical spy was here. He left glitter. Oh.
Please, Snake, just stop them.
Why should I?
Something else I remember being confirmed for the Phantom Pain from the previous stuff that just happened. Snake's prosthetic arm and hand can be upgraded, and you can totally get Rocket Piece as an upgrade.
Yes!
Yes! Let them have big bosses.
I'm gonna punch everyone. That is the sole means. Once I have it, guns out.
Something you haven't told
yeah, you don't even need guns. You can just shoot your hand at everybody.
Yep.
I hope it like boomerangs back.
I was gonna say, do you think you'd have to go pick it up, or do you think it boomerangs back?
That'd be really funny. You have to go back and pick your hand up.
Shoot into the ocean by accident. Oh shit.
I'm sorry.
Well, that was fun.
The DARPA chief is lying right here next to me.
Oh man.
I guess you'll just have an entire strut that is filled to the brim with rocket false arms.
Yeah.
Maybe to slow down decomposition.
Got a missile silo of
I have no
arms.
idea.
But the chief only died a few hours ago, right?
Right, but he's already started to decompose.
What could it all be
Arms.
about?
Something
Arm yourself with arms.
I doubt it.
Have you ordered some sort of special edition?
Did the chief tell them his
Not yet.
detonation code?
I don't know if there's any good ones. I know one of the special editions you pre-order of Phantom Pain comes with like a stupid replica of Big Boss's arm.
It seems that
Well, there's one where it's the miniature. Remember we were talking about that?
Yeah.
And that's kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
But there's now one that is a full arm.
Oh my god.
3 special card keys.
So
Are those keys?
you keep that in mind.
Yeah, maybe I need to own Big Boss's arm.
Besides, I'm locked up here.
Someone asked in the chat if Konami is deleting and removing all trace of PT from everything. Will the Lisa distraction in the Phantom Pain be removed? I'm
Yeah, I
going to
wonder.
say yes, probably.
I am going to guess yes. It would be great if it were still in.
They are scorching
but-
the earth, so I am completely expecting them to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I'm expecting them to patch Ground Zeroes to remove the Kojima mission. That's how much I'm thinking they're going to be extremely childish about all this.
Yeah.
I think they're
There's
Do you
no
think that-
carpet big enough to sweep this under, but they're gonna try. Goddammit.
Do you think it'll be removed, or do you think
It must be horrible.
Kojima would want to leave it in,
Been through a lot worse. Believe me.
and it might get away just because it might be an oversight?
Yeah, I think he would want to leave it in.
I think he would, yeah, but I think Konami would be like, no,
It's always nice to hear that you're all right.
stop it.
Why don't you contact the Colonel? If anyone can think of a way out, it's him. Please, Nick, don't give up.
You don't know, PT, it was a playable teaser for Silent Hills, and it was really, really cool. And if you missed out on it, too bad. It's gone forever now because Konami
Better buy a
hates
PS4
us.
for $1,000 off eBay that has a downloadable copy of it on there. 'Cause that's the only way you can get it now.
If nobody
I have
reverse
an incredibly
engineers
rare
this,
PS4 now.
if nobody reverse engineers this and manages to get the game off of and pirate it and put it on the internet, I would have lost all faith in the internet.
Somebody
figures that out.
Some people have already before PT was completely removed. Somebody went into the PSN servers and they did pull out like the installation package for the game and archived it. So once people figure out how to like homebrew that shit, people will probably be able to get PT on their PS4.
I'm surprised it's taking so long.
Well, I mean, there's no homebrew stuff on PS4 at all yet. It takes a while. People haven't figured out how to do the Wii U yet. Like somebody
Man.
late last year figured out how to make like a single text string displaying the Wii U gamepads through the Wii U, but that's the only homebrew development stuff that's happened with current gen consoles.
Somebody asked, why isn't there a million bad clones of PT, like after Flappy Bird was taken down? And to that I say, do you have any idea how hard it is to make PT versus how hard it is to make a Flappy Bird clone? They're a little bit different in terms of craftsmanship.
Ever so slightly.
I just don't know how to kill time here.
What was Flappy Bird even made in? Language or whatever program was that even made in? I thought it was like Flash or something.
No, it's not Flash. I forget what a lot of mobile games are made on. There's so many different platforms you can make, or engines and shit you can use to make mobile games.
I did hear though, like maybe it'll be sooner rather than later for PT, because I'm pretty sure there was a news thing recently about homebrew for PS4, something related to PS4. I think in Brazil. I'm gonna look it up. There you go. Allegedly using a Raspberry Pi hack that allows pirated retail games to be played on a PS4. So partially, like once you have an in, sometimes that's all it takes. But who knows?
Didn't Sony like try and shut that shit down?
Wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, would not blame them. There you go. Method was recently blocked in the 2.51 firmware for the last thing that happens, but the latest exploit has yet to be removed.
I was known and feared as Shalashaska. I was trained by the Russian. I am not like one of those KGB slugs. To me, this isn't torture. It's a sport. You're all just a bunch of sadists.
I wonder how much those PS4s are actually going for.
The ones with PT on them?
With PT.
There was one that went for $1,000.
Wow.
Okay, here we go.
Somebody in the chat thinks that it is silly to think that PT wouldn't be around without Slender. I think that that's a silly thing to think is silly. Because jump scares have existed since the dawn of time. Slender didn't invent jump scares.
There have also been other first-person horror games with scares in them, such as Amnesia, which was before Slender.
Yeah.
It's just there's just a lot of those things out there now because everybody there's shitty little kits you can get for Unity for free that help you make those things, and it's well, maybe a YouTube celebrity will play it and I'll make $5.
I really like you talking through mashing the buttons, and I can hear
your voice stuttering a little.
Yeah.
And it's also not like PT has any similarities with Slender, except that there's jump scares in it. You don't collect anything to move on. The jump scares don't increase with collections of things. Like, you can collect things, but I don't think they increase how much Lisa appears or not. Do they? That's something Bob would know about. He was the one that poured a bajillion hours into that game.
You're a strong man. Well, that's enough for now, I think.
I'm pretty sure Bob managed to keep his copy of PT. I think he actually like unplugged his PS4.
Yeah, he unplugged it from the internet because he was worried that Konami was just gonna patch it and make it a broken game that wouldn't run anymore.
Yeah.
Like an automatic update.
Russia today has nothing.
They're struggling between freedom and order, and with that struggle, a new spirit of nationalism has been born.
The boss has a close friend high up in the Russian
So that guy that I originally quoted that started this conversation was saying the opposite.
New nuclear weapons system.
Work on your words a little. Because what you wrote was the opposite of what you meant.
I want Russia to be reborn, to lead a brave new world order.
These zoom shots.
Yeah, they're great.
In Twin Snakes, they would have had jet noises on all of them.
Yeah. I love Twin Snakes for like the completely opposite reason I love the original MGS one. Well, I don't know. Maybe not completely opposite, but for very different reasons. I think the original MGS one is more fun to play, but Twin Snakes has lots of jet noises. I think, like, I like that they put in a bunch of MGS2 stuff, like gameplay stuff, into one, but none of the levels were altered to take advantage of it, so it just made stuff super duper easy instead.
Is there anything I can
It kind of breaks some of the mechanics, like you were saying earlier with if you lay down.
Yeah, the Psycho Mantis boss fight becomes super easy because you can just lay down and shoot him. The Ocelot boss fight is super easy because then you can just sit there in first person and shoot him from across the level. I mean, that boss fight's really silly in the original because you're just running around in a square trying to shoot each other, but...
Don't worry, it'll feel good.
I should put the controller on my arm so I get a shiatsu massage with nanomachines.
What?
How does that feel, Snake?
Shiatsu massage.
How did you do that?
I stimulated your muscle fibers with nanomachine cilia. That's about all I can do for you.
Naomi, please talk
Now
to me.
say it exactly that way again.
No.
I'm not a very good
See?
How do I do
Every
it?
time. It's the request.
Tell me about
How do I do an Inception thing where I place a seed in your mind that makes you naturally do a liquid impression?
I don't know.
That's the trick.
Yeah, you have to get
maybe
it.
I
It has
just
to
need
be like a response.
Maybe.
A response.
Maybe I just had to get super drunk. Who knows?
Arrange such a thing. God.
By my own hand.
It can't just be like yelling at you over Skype, like, take another shot.
No idea.
Try it again.
It happened in Zanzibar 6 years ago. Only Snake and I know the real truth of what happened there.
So, is it true?
Yeah, you have to hypnotize yourself to be liquid.
Yep.
That's what he
Yeah, I'm
said.
gonna do the Ocelot
That's all I
method.
know.
And you gotta trick
were
yourself.
able to kill him, knowing that.
Yep.
How?
Wanted it.
Chip, what is your favorite girly drink? Ask the chat.
Malibu Bay Breeze.
They're good.
What other girly drinks have you consumed that you have as a comparison?
Shit, what are the names of the other ones?
Is that
I've had a couple others.
Have you had a Blue Hawaii before? It's kind of like a Bay Breeze, but it's blue.
Yes, I've had a Blue Hawaii. I was just about to say I've had a drink that was blue.
Blue Hawaiian? Yeah.
Blue Hawaiian.
weren't even blood
shit.
related, and he was
I know
much
there's another
older than
one.
me.
Where is he?
What's it?
He's dead.
I like apple martinis.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All the fruity martinis.
Is there
Have you had like a good LIT?
After you've been through as many wars as me,
no.
it's hard to trust anyone.
Have you had a LIT at all?
Long Island iced teas are fucked up, man.
I've never actually tried a Long Island iced tea.
I would be wary if I were you. Some of the most sickest I've ever gotten was because of those fuckers.
Yeah.
And I only had like 2.
What?
Mm.
Oh. If you're getting a legit one where they're actually making it with all the things they're supposed to make it with, that makes sense. Because it's like 5 different liquors.
What doesn't make sense is how it could possibly taste like iced tea when there's like nothing in it that is iced tea, so far as I fucking know. It's like 2 different types of rum and like 4 whiskeys. I don't even know. It's like
it's pretty much every liquor.
It's every liquor, and it somehow tastes like iced tea once you put every liquor in itself. Because there isn't actually any iced tea in it, right?
No, they don't put iced tea in it.
How the fuck does it taste like that then?
He was always so cool.
It's nuts. It's a big trick.
I don't know.
because
It's a
it doesn't
combination
taste
between
like
all of those liquors. Because it's what? It's
rum,
vodka,
dark rum.
You normally only put one kind of rum in, I think.
Oh,
but
the
rum
ones
and
I
vodka.
had 2 different kinds. Maybe that's why.
Tequila. They might have cut out the tequila and put in a second rum and gin, and then like so that if you have a triple sec and a sour mix, you're already making it sweeter. I don't know. But there's a lot of places around here that make crappy ones where it's like, here's some vodka, and then I put some sort of weird mix in it to make it taste like iced tea, but it's not a real long-on iced tea.
It's your genes. They make you predisposed towards violence.
You really like talking
I will
about
look up
genes, Naomi.
typical ingredients.
Genetic research anyway.
Vodka, white rum, lemon juice, gin, tequila, splash of cola, triple sec. Gum syrup? What the fuck's that?
I don't know.
GOMME. Gum syrup.
I'd find out who I really was.
G-O-M-M-E.
I thought that by analyzing a person's genetic information.
But yeah, that's 4 different kinds of fucking liquor in one drink.
Yeah.
It murders you. And it tastes amazing, which is why it murders you so efficiently.
Just by the sequence of the 4 bases in their DNA.
It is a simple syrup with like a obscure stabilizer called gum arabic. Arabic?
Oh,
so
it's in a lot of things, gum arabic.
Yeah, so it's essentially just simple syrup, which is just sugar water.
Huh. Yeah, if you ever have a lion iced tea, have 1. Just 1. Don't have 2, because if you have 2, you're gonna have 3, and if you have 3, you're gonna have 4, and then you're gonna die.
If anyone can think their way out, it's him. Please, Nick, don't give up.
It's not that obscure. I think it's an obscure for that. Like, you don't normally put them in drinks anymore. They used to. That's just what Wikipedia said, so take it with a grain of salt.
Oh.
But yeah, I've heard of it before. I know they put in tons of stuff. They just normally don't. You just use a simple syrup for most things now.
Yeah, I've never heard it go by that name. Gom syrup. Gourmet syrup. I don't know. I want to try more cocktails, but if you just go to like a pub or something, it's like they don't want to make you something.
No, they would like to pour you a beer.
Yeah, they don't want to make you anything. Which is why I like going to bars that have cocktail lists. Because if I just go to any bar and I ask for a Blue Hawaii, they're like, what the fuck is that? Then I have to pull up the ingredients on Wikipedia.
Last night, I learned while talking to some people that if you go downtown to the college area bars, they got $2 drinks.
Oh wow! Of what?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Water.
Maybe it's just cheap shit, but
that's most certainly beer, yeah.
Yeah.
That hurts. Hurry up.
But there's a surprisingly fair amount of places here with pretty cheap drinks.
Cage. Oh, what a smell.
Snake, you're very handsy.
He's even worse in Twin Snakes, where he like lifts him off the ground and like throws him back.
What a jerk!
Snake's kind of a dick to Otacon in Twin Snakes.
You need a key like the soldiers carry.
So what are you doing here then?
I thought you might be hungry. If you need more food, I can bring
Well,
some.
Otacon's, the kind of guy who just needs a little swift kick in the butt to get him going. That's all.
It'll get you out of
Can't
that
wait to
torture.
see more of Otacon's dad in Phantom Pain.
Here, take this too.
What's this?
It's a
Can't wait to
handkerchief.
see how else he
I got
can
it from
fuck up.
Sniper Wolf.
Why?
I don't know why, but she's nice to me.
Sounds like Stockholm Syndrome to me.
I was taking care of the dogs here. After the terrorists took over, they were planning to shoot all the dogs. But Sniper
I went
Wolf
to a shots bar once that had a Harry Potter shot that they lit on fire, and then they said like expecto patronum or something, and like threw something on the fire and it turned blue, and then it went out. And the bartender had a little hat too and a wand.
And you have to get past the communications tower.
It was like a fucking $6 shot.
Oh my god.
I was like, why are we at this mad expensive place?
You'll have to take him out.
I mean, it's hilarious, but
I'm no soldier. I can't take anybody out.
You have to.
Well, it's every place is super expensive.
yeah, welcome to New York.
Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
Yeah, they didn't let you drink it while it was on fire. They just set it on fire so it would look really cool.
I like that Otacon's goal was to make sure like you don't starve, but but also he wanted you to enjoy your meal, so he brought you a condiment.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh. I'm dead.
Arg.
Also, I think ketchup is a little too viscous to spread.
Maybe it's like
So-
some really weak, cheap-ass ketchup.
It's watered down.
Yeah.
Otacon's been using it for like the last 4 years. He just adds a little bit more water each time it gets a little too low.
Oh no, I knocked him out. Damn it! I was gonna do the other Easter egg thing.
Throwing up.
I was gonna do the Easter egg. I don't think I showed off in the LP.
Oh.
I don't think I did at least, but if you try to escape this area without knocking Johnny out, when you get to the door, he immediately just has to shit really bad and runs into the bathroom and just lets you escape.
He's so bad at his job.
Yeah. Oh well, I'll have that recorded for the Let's Play of Metal Gear Solid 5. I decided that I missed a couple Easter eggs in all the other LPs, so I have to record them now to be completely thorough. Because people say I'm really thorough, but I missed something, so I'm gonna fix that.
What a compulsion.
Yep.
Speaking of ketchup and throwing up, I on Twitter, like someone I follow mentioned that they were at I don't know where they were at actually, maybe a Burger King or something, and somebody just like filled up those little cups with ketchup and was just drinking them with a straw.
Fuck.
Ugh.
And I almost unfollowed that person for even tweeting that because I got like so nauseous just thinking about that. I was like, no, it's not his fault that he tweeted something he saw that was heinous.
Ugh.
That's a strange life choice.
God.
I did some weird shit with ketchup when I was like 4 years old.
I did some weird shit with ketchup.
So the thing I did was like, my grandma would take me to McDonald's after school a lot. And so I was like, I want the chicken nuggets. Oh shit, that's right, there's a bomb in my inventory. Get out of here.
That was a great sentence you just said. I wanted the chicken nuggets. Oh shit, there's a bomb in my inventory.
And so I'd be like, I need chicken nuggets. I'm gonna dip that shit in ketchup. Same with fries. But I also like honey. I like dipping that shit in honey. What if I dipped it into the ketchup and then into the honey?
People already guessed your honey and ketchup story. Have you?
Maybe
You said it before?
Maybe I've said it before. I don't remember when I said it though, and it must have been at least a year since I last told this ketchup honey story.
So that person's weird. That they remembered the ketchup honey story. Or they're weird because they also do the ketchup honey thing.
Yeah, I mean,
It's on the chip wiki.
Yeah.
yes, but it might be on my TV tropes page. Who knows?
The chippy. Chipipedia.
Yep.
Yeah, honey goes with mustard, not ketchup.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still tempted to try it out again one more time. Just go like, is my 4-year-old self correct? Did he have good opinions?
If I listened to my 4-year-old self and her opinions, I would still be eating cardboard. So I don't think that your 4-year-old self will be right.
Thank God these cameras are angled so very downwards.
Yeah, they're really limiting the angle they can view stuff at there. The FOV. I rate this camera a 1 out of 10 because it doesn't have enough FOV sliders.
That's right, TV Tropes is convinced that that wonderful 101 first boss was not actually a live audience and was you dubbing in audience noises.
It was a live audience, for real.
I was there.
There's video evidence that we were there in the front of that audience, too.
Mm-hmm.
Readily available on YouTube.
How could they miss it?
I would never dub in a fake audience. Like, that wouldn't be funny.
Oh.
What? Is the body armor available here yet? I think it is. It's further down, though.
So in your replay, have you replayed the other Metal Gears first?
I replayed Metal Gear 1 and 2 on the MSX like around Halloween last year.
Okay. Recent enough.
Recent enough, and like those aren't the super important ones anyways. But I did play them. Metal Gear 2 is a game that should be super fun because they nailed the mechanics for like a 2D top-down Metal Gear in that, but then they throw in so much fucking backtracking it gets a little annoying.
Oh, someone just commented that you might have told the ketchup story at the same point in the LP of this.
What? No, what? What?
Someone else said, there's like 3 people who said that you
what the fuck?
Told the story while in this LP to VB, and she had a similar reaction.
What the fuck? I'm saying the same shit I did during the LP, I don't even know.
To the same person.
God.
And I was just like, well, I know this because I'm friends with him, but they might not know it, so.
Oh, man. I'm just repeating myself. Don't even watch this stream. Just watch the Let's Play. It's the same fucking thing, I bet.
How many ketchup anecdotes can one person have? Only one.
Yeah, I just got the one, I think.
And now I have one because of that one tweet.
There's ketchup involved in one, but it's not really about ketchup.
Well, tell that story, because you gotta make up for telling the same story twice now.
Okay, well, when I was like, until I was about like 12 or 13 or something, there was this kid who lived near me who was a fucking dick. I hated him.
Still hate him, clearly.
Well, okay, so he's in prison now.
Okay.
Or at least he was. No, wait, shit, other shit happened to him. I'm not gonna say what happened there. That's fucked up what happened there. But he was in jail for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I look forward to seeing how this is ketchup related. Him going to jail. He did something
it's
so unsavory with ketchup that they had to put him in jail.
Well, he was like stealing shit and like buying stuff with people's credit cards that were not his. No, but when he was like a dick when we were a kid, when I was a kid too, and like all the other neighbor kids didn't really like him that much, and we tried to fucking prank him with shit. And there was one time we tried to prank him with like, hey, you know, we're having lunch, we got hot dogs shit out here, you want to have a drink? We got pop and stuff. We would give him something. It was like some fucking nasty ass drink we made with a bunch of random shit in it, and like it was like soda and a whole bunch of other gross shit in there, and there was like ketchup in it and shit, and we got him. And I think he puked.
Oh, we got him.
I don't think he puked right away. I think he just felt sick later, and it may have been unrelated to the drink we gave him, but still.
We got him, team. Mission accomplished.
Snake, she's a soldier. She knows that prisoners are a part of war. She joined up of her own free will. I'm sure she was prepared for this.
No.
Several of the kids I knew from that neighborhood I grew up in are in jail now.
That was the only way.
They weren't good kids.
She said she thought it would bring her closer to her dead
I
father.
just remember the only prank I remember was somebody told this girl Anna, who was really annoying and obnoxious, and nobody liked her because she was just very loud and whiny, and she wanted to be involved with everybody's business. Everybody was like, "Wow, fuck off!"
But I just couldn't listen anymore.
And she loved this is when the gel pens were really big. She would draw herself with gel pens. I told this story.
We talked about gel pens in the MGS one.
You absolutely did. But some kid told her that, you know, those cause cancer, right? I just started crying because she had drawn like all over herself with these gel pens.
Yeah, I remember this story now. Holy shit. MGS1 causes us to talk about the same things every time: gel pens and ketchup.
Oh my god, we're a broken record, man.
To be fair, I think I've heard that second ketchup story before, but I don't know in what context. But that might have been a conversation we had, but I don't know when.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure the follow-up to that was me, or what prompted that was me talking about, we used to do that in college, but it was not like to prank someone. It was out of what we have left over. Here is everything we've put in a cup. Here is who wants to throw in money and who wants to try to drink this.
Oh yeah, remember that.
I just remembered about
So you had the option. You didn't have to. But, you know, you felt like you wanted an extra $25 that day.
Not enough.
Oh, no.
How tall was this glass too? Like how much liquid was it? Because that matters. If it was just like a shot of something really gross, that's like
no, not a shot. Like a smaller one of those. Like glass you get at a dining hall, small glass.
I thought you didn't have any family.
Well,
I think I did that at school too. Someone did that.
My grandfather was already dead by the time I learned
Something
about
to do.
him. I never even had the chance
Like
to
soda and OJ and whole milk in it, and like mustard or something. Blech. Blech. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting hungry.
I am also getting hungry, but I still have one more thing to stream. I'm streaming two things because I was supposed to stream this last week, and I couldn't because I accidentally lent my Elgato to somebody else.
Oh no! At least he gave it back.
Yeah, he gave it back right away. He was nice. He was nice.
He's a nice man.
Hooray!
So I'm probably gonna save here and switch to that other thing for a little bit. If I call melee.
What's up, Snake?
You should set up the sweet rain meter thing I've got going on.
Yeah, the thing looks
to make your
cool.
transitions in streams that much slicker.
Oh man.
In China, they say, rashness brings success to few, misfortune to many. Snake, go forward when it's safe, but retreat when there's danger. You'll just have to play it by ear depending on the circumstances.
Okay, so I think I also have this downloaded on my PS3 already. Maybe. Otherwise, I have a physical copy. Guy from work lent to me that I can use.
Is it the same guy that borrowed the thing?
No.
Oh. So many nice people.
Oh, I do have it here. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I've never played it. I've never really played any Castlevanias, and now I'm like, I should play Castlevania Symphony of the Night because I get that Kickstarter for that not Castlevania going.
Woo! I'm excited. Woo!
Too much fun.
Honk honk is
maybe
excited.
they are having fun. They're honking. Honk if you want pizza.
Like if you want Ecovania.
How many days of your week are spent consuming pizza?
You know, not too many yet, because it's like one of the things actually. So the problem is whenever people bring up pizza, I'm like, maybe I should get a pizza. But since I moved here,
you've been pizza primed.
The pizza places here are pretty different from the ones I'm used to in Michigan. So like right now, I'm just trying to figure out like what's the best pizza place.
How many pizza places have you tried?
3 so far.
Only 3?
Only 3, because I got... So I
I've
tried...
been there like a month and a half.
I've only been there...
Yeah, do you know how many days that is? How many meals? How many pizza meals that could potentially be?
I've been there for...
But what if he's gone to one place multiple times?
Yeah, I went to one place multiple times because they had a couple different types of pizza. They had both... They have the really thin crust, they have pan, and they have deep dish. I was like, okay.
Okay.
Let's try one of each. I think their thin crust was the best. Their pan pizza felt like it was not cooked enough. It was really doughy. I feel like it should have been cooked a little bit longer. So I don't know if that was a one-off thing where they kind of fucked it up, or if that's what the pan pizza is usually like. Because that place, people like swear up and down here is like one of the better places.
Okay.
Like, oh man, their crust is so good. And I was like, I don't know about this. It was alright. Also a little pricier than I'm used to, but that's also because like all the pizza places near me in Michigan were like chains where you could get a large for $9. And it's like, oh, I want a large. Okay, $16 maybe.
I was just gonna say 16's about right for a large.
Person in the chat, Chip and I have both had Illuminatis when we went to Chicago for C2E2.
Yeah.
Ironicus brought us to Illuminatis.
I like Lou, that place. There's
I like that dessert.
Oh, dude, that cookie pie thing was fucking amazing.
Shit.
It was just a big-ass cookie. It was really good.
It was really, 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 really good.
Yeah, I want that again.
Yeah.
But there's a...
The pizza was meh, in my
I like the pizza, but it's, it's Chicago
A legit
style.
Chicago-style pizza?
Yeah.
I did not like
AKA a lasagna.
Yeah. I mean, it is legitimately a pizza pie.
Yeah.
And it is not real pizza.
No.
Real pizza
But
is
that
dark
cookie
style
pie, though.
thin crusted pizza.
That cookie pie was ballin'.
Yeah, why are there so many fire trucks going around right now?
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
Good voice acting.
It was not by my hand
Can't
that
hear
I
it.
once again given flesh.
Die,
I was
monster.
called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
I listened to it for just a second, and the only thing I heard was humans.
Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable
Fabulous.
little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about
When this game was ported to the PSP, they like redid all the dialogue so it didn't sound stupid, and it's like you missed the entire point. So if I remember correctly, this game starts off with you fighting the final boss to a Castlevania game that wasn't even released in America at the point this game came out.
Oh wow.
Really? So like it would be a direct follow-up, except that you don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's a neat idea, though. I like the part where it's not just into baby mode. You don't know how to do anything.
Yeah.
Sort of a trial by fire approach to the beginning of your video game.
He's got 2 life bars. Oh jeez. Unforgiving. It's gonna take a while. Oh boy.
And after this, does it immediately Do you lose your ability to do stuff, or?
So you're also playing as the character from that other game,
right?
Like, after this happens, yeah, you switch to like a completely new character and stuff, like at a later point in time.
Is this the same final boss battle as the last game? Like
I think
exactly
it's
the same?
I think it's like a remake of the final boss from that previous game.
Interesting. Severely abridged version of the actual fight. Also, you get a whole lot of extra moves here. So says the chat.
I picked up the bad sub-weapon for this. I should have... Yeah, I should have kept with the cross boomerang thing and not this holy water that throws down at a weird angle.
People are saying you can't die here?
Oh, okay. Oh, you're just supposed to eventually run out of health or something?
Probably.
Well, no, someone said, like, let's see if you can do it without getting revived. I actually don't know anything about this. So.
Yeah, I know some stuff about Symphony. I just know it's really good. Everybody talks about it.
Someone was saying that that Richter has more moves than Ryu here. Like, there's just a lot of inputs.
Oh.
Just in case you're interested in messing around.
I don't know what the other moves are then. So you've got he has the hilarious whip wiggle from Super Castlevania 4, the only one I've ever actually played. I did have that superpower thing, but I kind of wasted that at the beginning, going like, what are the buttons?
Do a dragon punch.
Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, remember I think I actually played the demo of this, of the Xbox 360 arcade version. And I was like, why is it starting off with the final boss of the game? That's a weird demo. I was like, oh.
Ooh. Oh god, second floor.
But you've been revived, so it's okay.
Do you get, like, something cool extra for getting revived? I mean, for not getting revived?
I'm like superpower. I'm like just fucking invincible right now.
Oh. But, like, if you manage to kill him without getting revived, you get something special. Does it check in?
No idea.
Someone said that this fight affects the main guys, or the main boss's starting stats, I think. Or your guys' starting stats, I'm not sure.
Interesting.
You get bonus stats when you do this
stats,
section,
yeah.
obviously. Hey!
That's neat.
Okie dokie.
It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula.
About time.
Or the vampires who had been brought back from the grave by the dark priest Shaft.
Didn't know he was a priest. Remember when you bought the Keyblade and the Shaft theme was playing?
Mm-hmm. That was great.
Yeah, that was weird. It's destiny.
So the newer Castlevania games, what are they remakes? Or are they continuations?
I think they're like a reboot, yeah.
Reboots? I was saying earlier, I think I played like 2 hours of the first one.
The
and
first
just,
Lords of Shadow, yeah. Some people are really fond of that game, but it looked like something I didn't want to play.
Yeah.
Doesn't Patrick Stewart like narrate that game or something?
Oh man.
I think he does.
I love Sir Pat Stew.
I love it whenever he pops up in a video game. Even Oblivion, where he's there for 10 minutes and then dies.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet all the nerds at Bethesda were like freaking the fuck out that they had Patrick Stewart in their VO booth.
And can you imagine, since like Dr. Bashir is on Game of Thrones right now, and I'm freaking out over it. Can you imagine Patrick Stewart was on Game of Thrones?
Let's just get a lot of Star Trek people on Game of Thrones. Like,
just put the whole cast of both DS9 and TNG onto Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Make them
I
their own
fucking wrecked
house.
that wolf. Holy shit.
just is on straight fire.
You are power walking.
Yeah, I love his...
It is a power walk.
I'm loving this walking animation.
It is a stomp. He's got places to be. He does not have time for wolves.
Leveling up.
Now I love Patrick Stewart in Game of Thrones. I freak out.
That was one colorful level up. I love everything about this so far.
The animation is pretty good too.
Yeah, wow.
Super smooth looking.
Animations are gorgeous.
Okay, what's over here first? Oh, can I not get back over there now? Oh well.
You gotta upgrade that jump.
That wolf dropped $25.
That wolf was on his way to the store.
Turkey. I knew it.
I knew it.
Secret turkey in that block.
Why would there be turkey? That's stone.
Turkey, I knew it.
I've come to put an end to this.
It's Spectre Knight.
Befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
Is Death voice acted?
You shall
Yes.
regret those words.
Oh shit.
We will meet again.
He took all my stuff.
He sounded a little like Skeletor.
Oh no, he took my web too. All I can do is punch. Dang.
I'm Death.
But you can still do your sweet slide backwards.
Mm-hmm.
So you got that going for you.
So I got a turkey and I have a potion.
Well, at least you didn't take your turkey.
Oh, and I had that cloth tunic I picked up. My defense goes up by 1. Oh man. So I've heard people saying that Bloodborne is basically what they wanted a modern Castlevania to be.
I could see that, just based on that short snippet even.
Mm-hmm.
I get that, and what they mean.
Mm-hmm.
What are all these switches? Relics.
They look like if you get relics, you can turn each one on and off.
Interesting.
I'm like punching every single fucking wall because I'm just so used to the idea of there being wall turkeys.
You're gonna be so disappointed every time a fully roasted bird doesn't pop out of stone.
I hope you can't hear my parents yelling. We're talking about laundry.
Skeleton dropped a sword. Short.
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 Short. Short.
Hard containers.
That sword looks decently long when you swing it.
Wait, Red Rust has a different sword.
River Rush. Short.
It's a two-handed sword. But it looks like its stats are worse? Yeah. Huh. Looks cool, though. Oh, it's really slow, too.
Ugh.
Nah.
Pass.
Yep. Oh.
You've got an empty hand. Can you put the turkey in your hand?
Oh, man, maybe.
Hit people with turkey legs. Oh, man, nice D20.
I was just gonna say that's 100%
cool save point.
A die.
Obtain the cube of Zoe? What does that do? Causes items to materialize. Alright.
What kind of items? That's super vague.
Oh, it's when I hit candles and shit. They drop items now, it looks like.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why there's nothing coming out of those candles until now.
Oh.
Huh.
Interesting.
I appreciate your thoroughness prior to this, though.
Your compulsions please me. Question from the chat. Do we think Metroidvania is a stupid term?
I mean, enough people have been saying it for a long enough time, I think yes.
That it's stupid?
Oh, that it's stupid? No, I thought he was asking... I don't know. I'm okay with the term.
I have no opinion on such a term.
I think it's fine. What would you propose instead of it?
Castle Troy.
I don't know. You know, you'd have to... That just works as a word, so you don't have to explain
Yeah, you don't.
a concept.
You know what you mean.
Yeah.
When you say it. Yeah.
I'm not terribly upset about it. Didn't mind the term, but he's actually inspired by Zelda instead of Metroid. Well, but it plays a little closer to one than the other. Inspiration or no? That guy's cool.
Yeah, he's neat.
Dodging, pretty cool.
I'm in the zone.
You dodging, cool.
I picked up the cube of zone.
You rapping cool. Metroidvania just means that you have to get items to proceed in places that you passed earlier,
There's
right?
exploration involved. There are things that are blocked by things you do not have yet when you first find them, but if you remember them when you get the items, then it's really satisfying to go back and find that stuff.
Stuff to collect also.
Mm-hmm. This is a really satisfying jump in this game. I can't entirely explain why, but it's...
Question.
Mm-hmm.
So I've downloaded a whole bunch of emulators recently. I was just randomly picking games to play. Have you ever played Blackthorn?
You know, is that one Blizzard game? The 2D thing where you have really heavy movement and stuff? I have played a little bit of Blackthorn, yeah. It was kind of neat, I remember when I played it.
I quite enjoy it. I rolled everywhere, even though it's, like, inconvenient to do so.
I just remember watching Psychedelic Eyeballs LP of it, because he said it really funny. Blackthorn! It was great. I think his name was Kyle Blackthorn.
I really do enjoy it, though.
Yeah, it was. I didn't play much of it, but it seemed really cool. Oh no, I'm poisoned.
Oh.
Ooh. These guys are creeps.
Yeah, I don't like them. I suggest you kill them, personally. Are they like skeletons?
They're like weird.
Can't really make out what they are.
I can't entirely make out what they are by. I'm imagining that they're like bird skeletons. I don't know. Spider bird skeletons or something. Oh shit, what was that? Oh, is that just it's a sub-weapon? Well, that was a dumb move. I fell on top of the skeleton turkey.
Oh no.
And it actually hurts a little bit.
Uh-oh.
-10.
Ow.
There's really a lot of Super Nintendo games I've never played, because I didn't have a Super Nintendo, I only had a Genesis.
Nintendo rules! I spent too much money on getting actual copies of the actual games. It's,
I missed out entirely.
I mean, I definitely feel like it's
stuff.
worth it. Oh, dude, look at this dude. With a spear.
Oh boy. That's a bird. Birdman.
Hey, look at that teamwork.
Aww.
This almost feels like these guys would be in a Dark Souls game, right?
Oh, that's so cute. That they're working together. They're friends.
Whoa, that was a sweet dodge, it did.
Whoa, yeah, that was awesome. Shit,
I'm getting
son.
fucked up now, though. I got stuck in between.
Yeah. Oh,
I got a turkey, though. I need to remember I have a turkey.
Just say, hang on, guys, wait, and just stuff an entire turkey.
I'm out of hearts, I can't throw my axes anymore.
Oh, I thought the hearts were your health for some reason. Because they were hearts, I mean, that's the reason.
Oh, one of them's getting red.
I would rather this combo than the Ornstein and Smaug combo. You know what that is, right? I know you didn't play Dark Souls, but
Yeah,
I know
I've
that.
heard of them.
They're bullshit. They're just atrocious.
They seem pretty rude.
Ah, I got one of them.
Super rude. Rude dudes.
Oh, I got both of them.
Ooh, he turned colors.
Hey.
That was a fun fight.
Wow, they both died, like, right after each other.
Yeah.
It was balanced for you to hit them both at the same amount of times during the fight.
I'm gonna say after playing this game for about 15 minutes, this game's pretty fucking cool. Oh, there's shit in there. Can I break that wall? That's suspicious.
You should be busting these torches, boy.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah, right? Please, consistently do it when they provide you no benefit, but...
Yeah, you actually need that now. Yeah, that wall is hella breakable looking. It's suspicious.
Who's stuffing these, like, wall braziers with fucking money to burn?
Dracula himself, he's real bored.
When you said wall braziers, I assumed you meant bras. Stuffing these wall bras, because you're stuffing too. Stuffing bras.
Whatever, I'll take it either way.
You level up so pretty.
Yeah.
So flashy.
I'm just... God, I just can't get over his power walk either.
Why are you ignoring those torches?
I'm coming back for him.
Okay. Fine. How do you know you're gonna come back?
Because I just did.
Yeah, but you didn't know.
Because the other end was a dead end.
You didn't know that was gonna happen though, buddy.
It's okay, the torches always come back. I can always go back and get more. Like I did just now with this room again.
Sure, whatever.
So your total health is 100, typically?
It looks like it's actually 80 right now. Yeah.
80, okay.
80 HP, 41 MP, 60 heart. My status is also good.
It's good.
And the turkey would give you health, not heart, I imagine?
Yeah, heart is for using, is what you need to use sub-weapons.
So it's stamina more like?
Yeah, it looks like the turkey would probably just heal me if I used it. But there's stuff high up to the right here that I just can't reach yet because I can't fly or anything yet. I think you can fly in this game. I think you get like a bat form or something.
I'm digging this. So, like, the preceding Castlevania games, are they all like this?
There are...
Until you get to the reboots, or...?
So everything from Symphony Night onwards is basically like this, yeah. Some of them had more RPG mechanics, or the level design was a little bit different. There's a couple where you can switch between two different characters that do different stuff. But there are 3 Castlevanias on the Game Boy Advance that I hear are all pretty good. You can get them on the Virtual Console on the Wii U. Or you could just fucking emulate it, but... Whenever I emulate a game, for the most part, I don't feel nearly as, like, invested in, like, playing it. It's like, oh, I spent money on this. I should play this, probably. Whereas an emulator, it's like, oh, I got this. I don't know, maybe I'll play it sometime. And then I never do. Also, there's a fucking skeleton turkey thing.
I would say I understood that, except that, you know, you bought Bloodborne to watch it. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's because I'm playing other things I paid money for, though.
Fair.
There's a thing I forgot to do in this other room, I think. There's like a box I think I could push to get up higher, maybe. No, this is the same fucking place as the magic sealed door. What am I doing? Whatever.
I wish it wasn't a lag. I could have told you that. Like, no, that's the door place.
You have a little skeleton candle lighter restocking all of these candles, and you find him and you run away if you spotted him. You were gonna be able to kill him. That would have been great.
Aww.
Okay, we're just gonna go back this way. Oh, I think the box might have been in here, yeah.
To use elevators, you step in them and press up or down.
Oh, I thought that...
You thought the lever, the little press button
that
was,
little switch. Like, I saw that one elevator go down, or come back up when it got pressed. So I was like, oh, maybe it only works if it was down. Holding down. Oh well. There are probably other places I can look at.
Whoop.
It's just a call switch, someone says.
Oh, okay. Can't use that box to get up there yet, unless turn the spikes on pushes it up or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hit the to the right button.
Oh, it totally does.
Video games. Oh, sorry there's so many noises on my end from outside today. There's like a million fires and also motorcycles, I guess. But it's also very nice outside, so...
Got me a cape.
Dress yourself.
My defense and constitution go up.
What does constitution do for you?
I don't know. Oh shit, it actually makes my cape change. Look at that. That's cool.
Aww. That's lovely.
Much cooler cape.
I love details like that. I like games that have details in the first place.
Yeah. I guess we'll go back to that elevator then.
I just didn't want to. I wanted to explore. Make sure I saw everything first.
Very thorough. Gotta turn on my lights. It's getting dark in here.
Pizza was brought up earlier, and I was like, I shouldn't get a pizza because, like, I already got takeout food earlier this week, but it's like, wait, I made myself a pizza last night, and there's still pizza left! Shit!
I thought you said you weren't eating that much pizza.
Comparatively to what I usually eat.
God, I don't want to know how much you used to eat.
A lot.
You would even eat the Celeste pizzas, which I think are like the bottom tier of...
The what pizzas?
Celeste.
I don't think so.
Did you have the Celeste pizzas?
No.
The Elios or whatever?
No, I wouldn't. I can't touch those. They're fucking gross.
I can't touch those.
I can't have any kind of frozen pizza ever, unless it was like... There's like a pizza place I haven't tried here yet that I guess is pretty good, but you can also just go like, hey, can you just make a pizza and then just freeze it so I can bake it later.
Oh,
I guess that stuff.
A restaurant does that, huh?
Yeah. I guess those frozen pizzas are like really good, but like frozen pizzas from a grocery store, those are shit. I can't touch them.
I have a friend who works on the Celeste pizzas. like R&D to make them less shitty.
Good luck. That's a hard job. Impossible job. Also, somebody said in the chat that you can step into those save points and not save, and they'll still refill your HP and stuff.
Oh. Good to know. What was that thing that was picked up? Oh, was that just a weapon? Okay, it was.
What have those guys stabbed recently? They have so much blood dripping off of them.
I don't know.
Is there any way to bump down the quality of the stream because the video keeps freezing? No.
No, I'm not partnered
Chip has
yet,
to become
so
a hitbox
I don't
partner.
have any video quality options yet, sorry. Something I keep meaning to get on. Oops.
What do you have to do for that?
You just have to go like, hey, can I be partner with you and sign this contract and shit? And then they give you like the extra video quality options and like custom chat icons and shit.
If you have a certain amount of average views, I think
Yeah.
it's only 100.
Yeah,
So
it's not that
you-
many, and it's like if you
Oh, okay.
stream frequently enough and all that, but they don't actually seem to care about that part.
No, because like Bob's a partner and he hasn't streamed for months.
Yeah.
Not like they've gotten sassy at him, so.
Mm-hmm.
That is one ornate, intricate fucking hallway.
Yeah.
His hair has so much body to it.
I know.
It's flapping around so much in the wind. It's like a shampoo commercial up in here. Yeah, you're gonna need a Hank the Chog chat icon.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Motion passes.
Who's this little man? What? Wow.
Wow. Why was he there?
He's a dead little man. Several dead little
Wait
mans.
a moment. You seem
Oh,
human,
story.
and yet, what do you here?
I've come
You
to
seem
destroy
human, and
this
yet
castle.
what do you here?
Then we
Good
have
reading
the
of
same
that.
purpose. I'll trust you for
Oh,
now.
She
What
just
do
read
you-
the
Who
she
are
just
you?
read the incorrectly translated line as at face value.
That's
Not the
fantastic.
talkative
But
kind
that
I
explains
can
his
see.
answer, which is like a million
Well,
ellipses, because
perhaps
he's
we'll
like, I
meet
don't.
again.
What?
If you live that long. Farewell.
What do you hear? I don't hear anything.
Farewell.
That must be like the loudest hallway when.
When midnight happens.
This is a haunted table. Get it away.
Oh, it's so cute. It's like Beauty and the Beast up in here.
Yeah.
Be our guest, be our guest. Oh my god!
Oh, I can totally get up there right now, I bet. It's just gotta be just fucking... God damn it. Maybe not. I know there's gonna be something over there.
Oh, it's so close, man.
Did you try hitting it? Maybe there's a turkey in that ledge.
Oh man. I'll have to go back in a second.
I don't know if I trust ledge turkeys. Should you really eat a ledge turkey?
I imagine it's not a real turkey, it's just a plastic, like, wax turkey.
I am very low on health. Hopefully there's a save point nearby.
Oh, be careful. Oh.
Fucking sweet knife throw. Or diamond throw. I thought I had a knife, but apparently not.
How come the fires don't drop actual health? They just drop stamina.
I don't know. It's just kind of how it always has been, I think, in these games.
What is he throwing? Oh, are these swords? Curved
They
swords?
look like bananas.
I thought they were feathers at first, and I was like, that can't be right. I like everyone encouraging you to eat the turkey. No,
Yeah,
that turkey started with us. That turkey will end with us.
I don't know.
I'm gonna eat the turkey.
It is supposed to be food.
Wow, that was a big ass turkey that just popped out of me. Look at that.
The miracle of life.
Oh my god.
It's huge. Yeah, big ass turkey.
Oop.
Magic door, can't get in there. Son of a bitch.
When do you become magic enough to open those doors?
No idea. Whoa, what is that thing? Holy crap.
Do you think that floor you passed by that's red opens?
Yeah, it looks like that shit opens.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Hello.
Oh my god,
Lady
there's a
Kale.
lady on its tail. Princess Jasmine's on his tail.
Yeah. Man, the enemies in this game explode really good.
I really like the steam coming out of his toes.
Yeah.
I love how many parts of him are articulated.
Yeah.
Like they all look like they're on separate animation layers or something.
Yeah.
It looks like, oh god, what was the name of that shitty game where you played this, like, Indiana Jones guy that was just made of, like, all these balls?
Shit. Whoa, another thing. Oh. You get petrified in this game.
Oh wow, what the fuck is that thing? Ernest Evans, thank you.
Ernest Evans, yeah.
Fucking Ernest Evans.
I'm getting petrified a lot. Yeah, it was, Ernest Evans, man.
This hallway was designed to have as many levels of parallax scrolling as possible, says somebody in the chat.
Oh shit, look at that. Look in the background. There's a giant eyeball floating.
Yeah, I was talking about that.
Whoa.
Spooky
That'd be
eyeball.
really easy to miss.
I just noticed that eyeball.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
you can see him in some of the other windows before.
That's really
Oh,
cool.
that's fucking awesome. Shit. Koji Igarashi personally coded the watching eye.
Huh.
Although that guy could have made that up, I don't know. I'm not gonna check it.
Koji Igarashi personally modeled for the watching eye. It is his eyeball.
Oh, looks like the Zircon thing I picked up is just an item to sell.
Hey!
As the description says, saleable.
I just like the timing of that woof.
Yelling at other dogs. Just a quiet, just a quiet bark.
Oops.
Hoof, hoof. Hey. Hoof. Hey you. This is my. Shh. Go away.
It's my house.
I live here. I live here.
Ah.
I'm hoping to find a save point soon so I can stop streaming and eat food. Oh, here's one.
Yeah, I fancy myself a fat ass
I'm
sandwich.
getting really
Listen.
hungry. Also, this game's really fucking neat.
I want a sandwich. There's a place near me that makes a really delicious triple decker sandwich that I'm now in love with.
A PBJ?
No.
That's what I call them. It's the
Triple
only
decker?
kind I eat. Triple deckers.
No, it's roast beef, turkey, bacon, coleslaw, Russian dressing on rye.
You lost me at coleslaw.
Everything in there is something I would try out except for the coleslaw.
Yeah.
Really? I used to not dig anything really heavily mayo-based, but I can do some coleslaw.
Yeah, oh no, it's a boss fight of myself.
I like can't eat mayonnaise. Like even if it's sneakily in something and I like the taste of it, and if I have too much of it, I'll get like nauseous. Like a lot of burger joints, like In-N-Out Burger, I think, and
your biggest enemy.
Maybe this guy I'm not supposed to fight quite yet, because holy crap. This dude's fucking wrecking me.
Jesus.
Oh! Yeah, you just got pinned to that wall. It's terrible.
Yeah, like a lot of secret sauces on burgers are mayo based, and I won't know until after I consumed a very delicious burger, and then I'm like, I don't feel good.
Yeah, he killed me. Wow, I went.
Ooh. Wow, slam jammed you.
How many goddamn knives does he have in his pockets?
Wow, he obliterated you to blood.
Ooh, I like that, like, drop.
That was radical.
Drop of everything.
I love that message in the game over screen. Let us go out this evening for pleasure. The night is still young.
Is it suggesting you take a break from the game?
I don't know, maybe. As Symphony of Night, I've literally never played this before, and it's really cool.
I liked it.
How
yeah, it was fun.
Did I miss out on this game for so long? I don't know. That is up to you, viewer, to find out.
That's not a good lead-in. There's no answer to that.
It is up to you, dear viewer, to theorize about it on TV tropes.
Will you remember another different ketchup story?
Yep.
That's what it is. The night's still young. You need to go out into the world and find yourself more ketchup-based anecdotes.
Yeah.
That is your mission.
Castlevania. Okay, I'm hungry. Let's stop the stream and go eat food.
Yeah. Let's all have a picnic.
Good night, stream.
Bye, stream.